Buenos, meine lieben Freunde, und willkommen zurück zu Let's Play Danganronpa. Wir sind aktuell, wir haben im letzten Part das dritte Class-Trial gemacht. Starten wir direkt. Despairs in essence like a plague. When a person begins to despair, the person next to them begins to despair. And then the person next to that one also begins to despair. And the person next to that one also begins to despair. It starts to grow exponentially. No, rather, it is worse than a plague. There's no way to cure it, no vaccine, no solution, because it's despair itself. What? Hope? Are you looking around? Despair cannot be cured with something like that. If something as insignificant... If something as insignificant as hope cures despair... This situation right now. How would you describe this situation? Can you answer it? Hope is nothing more than a fragment of despair, because despair is hope. But you don't know that yet, you don't feel worth talking to anymore. I'm done. Let's stop this now. Forget everything and make me despair. Ah! Aber mal wieder ein Albtraum. Seems I had a nightmare. I don't remember the contents of the dream well, but my whole body was full of cold sweat, and the blanket was on the ground. Damn it! Maybe it's because of having a nightmare, but the mood that wasn't good originally got worse. The reason I'm not feeling well is of course because there was a class trial just yesterday. As of yesterday, Inoue and Yamaguchi were killed by someone, and a class trial was held to discover the culprit. And shockingly, the killer was Uehara, who I never imagined he would commit murder. Uehara was the traitor, and was threatened by the lives of the children of the church, who were held hostage. As a result, he was forced to commit murder. But despite Uehara's efforts, the children had already died a long time ago. Monokuma didn't keep his promise. Eventually, Uehara did not know what purpose there was for killing two friends, and the man who suffered a terrible execution passed away. Ja. Gut, dass er es nochmal zusammengefasst hat. Ich muss gar nicht sagen, was im letzten Part passiert ist, weil er macht das für mich. Maeda und ich, wir sind so. Damn it! It's obvious, but I haven't been feeling well since then. Naturally. It's because my friend was murdered after being deceived by Monokuma. He died without even receiving the minimum compensation for him. It would be weird to be fine with the situation. Naja, Monokuma will ja, dass wir das Despair wollen. Also von daher zu glauben, dass Monokuma das seinen Deal einlöst, das ist nicht denkbar. Genau wie in Teil 1, ich gehe auch davon aus, ich weiß nicht, ob es irgendwie eine Bestätigung davon gibt von den Developern oder so, aber es ist ein Headcanon von mir, dass Monokuma auch sein Versprechen gegenüber Sakura nicht eingehalten hatte. It would be weird to be fine with this situation. As it proves, it isn't just me who feels that way. Escape? You guys, did you really come down here hoping for a way out? Too bad, sorry, but there's no such thing. I'm not dumb enough to leave a way out. There's no other way to kill, so give up on that idea. Ah, Lache voll verkackt, Alter. Oh Mann, sorry. We, who saw that Monokuma stopped by accident, were able to descend to the secret stairs under the warehouse, so as not to miss the opportunity we hardly ever obtain. The only thing inside was a dead end. A solitary jail cell. There was no way out. Even Monokuma was relieved again and brought us despair. Soon after that, Kurokawa fell on her head. We had to support her and take her to the private dorms. We couldn't say anything else. Because we didn't feel to say anything else. Eventually, our relationships got worse when it got worse. But it wasn't getting better. And begging was the same and unchanged. Even I, who vaguely thought that I would have to work hard with everyone, felt like I had reached the limit. Is there really... Can we get out of here alive? The secret staircase, which was the only hope, was actually nothing. The brutality Monokuma to Uehara was a feeling that pushed us further. When I lay alone and thought of several negative thoughts, even after waking up, the doorbell rang. Someone is calling. Tyra? Ich glaube, es ist Tyra. Oder Otori. Who is it? Es ist Tyra. Okay. Oh, Maeda? Did I wake you up? Can I talk to you for a minute? It's Tyra. Come in. I'm sorry for suddenly calling you. It seemed to be late for Maeda-kun, so I came to see you. Late for me? Yeah, did you oversleep? Everyone's already in the dining hall. Hearing that, I looked at the clock in the private room. It's already past 7:30 now, since I didn't notice the morning announcement because of the nightmare. Sorry, it's no big deal. I'm just not in a good shape. Alright. Will you come to the calling? If it's too hard, you can rest easily. I was called? Mikako-chan says she's going to rest in her room because she got sick today. Maybe because of yesterday. Tsuruya-kun and Haru-kun said they would sleep more today. It's the first time I've seen more than 1 or 2 people being absent so far, unless it was an emergency situation such as murder. In the end, yesterday's revolution bothered everyone. It's alright. I'm okay because I just overslept. I'll be there in a moment. Thank you for your concern. Right, no big deal. Then I'll be waiting at the dining hall. Sie ist ein Schatz. I said it. I told Tyra that, but somehow I don't feel motivated. Somewhere in my mind, I thought if I keep giving up, everything will just end right there. I feel like I have weak heart trying to stand up. It's not the time to be weak. I have to force myself to do something. Tyra also had a hard time to be happy, but even so, she tries to bring comfort to her friends. That's also Tyra's own effort. I can't give up on myself and just say I don't know. Let's go to the dining hall. Ich kann mich bewegen! Oh mein Gott, ich kann mich bewegen. Ah, ich kann mich aber nicht frei bewegen, oder? Ich würde mir schon ganz gerne den Skill kaufen, bevor ich das vergesse. Nein, geht nicht. Okay, chillt hier irgendwer irgendwo, irgendwie? Nein. Ohne große Umwege. Ja, nur Satsuki und Tyra. Ja. Sorry, dass ich immer so wechsle mit den Vor- und Nachnamen. Das ist sehr inconsistent bei mir, ich weiß. Hello. Maeda-kun, you're here. Hello to you, Yuki. Ich finde auch süß, dass sie uns mit Vornamen anspricht. In the dining room, Tyra and Iwanami are having breakfast. There was a look of beauty in the room. But soon I realized a strange fact. Is this everyone? Is this everyone? What do you mean? It's almost time for breakfast. Are there only 3 of us? Looks like it! Yuki came late and I was having a date with Akane alone. Well, I mentioned it before. Everyone seems to be resting today. I'm not asking because it's obvious! At first, I've seen a dining hall with more than 10 people! Maeda-kun? I couldn't figure out even why I said what I've just told them. When I realized it, I was already screaming and I regretted it. Sorry for screaming at you. I don't mind. What a dad. Sit down. Come on, let's have a meal. I didn't know myself why I screamed so suddenly. It was like my chest was throbbing. I felt an unbearable anxiety, and I was getting sick of it. Originally, there should be Kurokawa, Haru, and Tsuruya in this place, but including them, it would only be 6 people. Guck mal, zum Beispiel, wir duzen jetzt plötzlich zum Beispiel Haru und Tsuruya. Und das finde ich so random irgendwie. Ich weiß nicht, ob das so mit der Zeit developed wurde, aber ich finde das so komisch. Ich finde, das ist in den Main Games viel besser gelöst. Aber wahrscheinlich ist das einfach, weil es übersetzt ist und wahrscheinlich ist es in der Originalversion von den Main Games genauso. Of course, there are also Kindle and Makaru who are acting alone. However, even considering that it's 8 people, the numbers have been reduced to a single digit, and it put even more pressure on me than expected, and I couldn't stand it because I was anxious. Hey, I'm really sorry. I wasn't angry at you guys. It's okay, because we understand it. Me too. Tyra couldn't talk any further. Tyra quickly understood what I was saying. It's not just me. Everyone understands. The fact that there's only 8 people left. It's because there are only 3 of us here, or because of the anxious and awkward mood. Afterwards, there was no more talk other than the sound of the dishes in the dining hall. We were silent. It's very quiet. Oh, maybe that because there's 3 of us not here. Is that the case? Actually, there's 5 people. Kindle and Makaru. Is that so? I guess that's right. Again, stillness. Even Tyra and Iwanami, who are the ones who bring the brightest mood among us, are here. But I'm the only one who listens to them. No matter how much they try to make this mood more noisy, the number of people is just not enough. I also tried to say something, but I couldn't think of anything to say and I wasn't feeling motivated since yesterday. It seemed that our situation was only getting worse and worse. Saying like this is something I hate. There's no cabasing to take my jokes. Would it be better to forcefully call them? Du bist Kindlo. What? Nothing. I just wondered what's wrong. What's going on is that I came here to eat. Kindlo said that and went to start eating silently. Jetzt wird's noch viel awkwarder, wenn der Typ, der uns alle hasst, hier chillt. Maybe tiring, but it looks like something seems wrong. Hey, Kindlo. What? What Howard did. I mean, I don't want to put the name of a serial killer's name in my mouth. The name of a serial killer's name, ah yeah. So that's what you think. After hearing what Howard told me yesterday, I wondered if his thoughts changed a little. If you have nothing else to say, then eat quietly, you're wise. Even though Kindlo came in, the mood did not change. No, rather an even more awkward atmosphere was forming even harder. It's like representing us being driven to the edge of a cliff. Thank you for the food. Are you already done? Yes, I just don't have that much appetite right now. Hey, Kindlo-kun! Tyra? This dessert. Would you like to eat some? It's nice when you don't feel good. I could make you some. What's the catch? Eh? Do you even realize your position? You attempted murder. You're an actual criminal with having a record of stabbing people. Did you think my thought changed because you couldn't even talk for a few days? I told you, you're not off the hook. Now you're trying to be close to me? You disgust me. Oh nein, was machst du mit ihr? Kindle, you're talking too much. I still treat you as a preliminary criminal, and I've decided to pay attention to whether you're going to become a killer or not. But it's better to keep away from you. This is a place where you don't know when your life will perish. In such a situation, if you're with such an ex-criminal, the day will come sooner or later when you will face a knife on the back of your head. I'm sorry. I know I have committed a crime. But even so, I have a duty to live. Yama-chan exchanged my life for hers. I can't just die in vain. Then go ahead and survive on your own. I don't have anything to say to a criminal who keeps talking to me as thinking we can be close friends. I'm doing this in order to survive together and escape. To avoid any more victims. I'm going to do the same for everyone here. So that everyone can see the real me and be motivated again. Even if one person is suffering, we will not be able to escape together. We have to clear up everyone and as much as possible and be able to get out of here. That's my duty for Yama-chan's sacrifice. Tyra's too strong after all. Unlike me, who tried to escape from reality by excusing for my lack of will, with excuses such as a decrease in the number of people and not feeling motivated, she was trying to move forward by doing what she could. If that's the case, don't show your face to me ever again. If you're motivated enough and I don't see you. No, I do whatever I can! Kindlo-kun, until you forgive me for what I did. Whether or not that happens. I think you already know, but I'll let you know this, just in case. The 4th floor of the school is already open. If you want to get out of this horrendous place, then make some effort in your research. Tyra, wouldn't it be better to not get involved with Kindlo? He's the kind of person that treats innocents as criminals. I don't believe that at all. I believe Kindlo will recognize our hearts someday. So what does Maeda-kun mean by that? If you were the Maeda-kun I know, she would rather try to get closer to Kindlo. When I heard this, I was surprised with myself. Tyra was right. There would be the right attitude to get out of here. Was this because there was a sign of me that hesitates about staying with Kindlo and everyone in my heart? My selfish side, wanting to give up and despair, because I can't see any hope? Hey, Kindlo said the 4th floor was open, right? How about we investigate from there first? Oh, yes, okay. But what about the others who are resting in their rooms right now? Wouldn't it be the time we do the investigation first and then again tomorrow? Okay then, let's do our own investigation and see each other at the dining hall after a bit. We'll make a report on the investigation. Today Maeda-kun seems somewhat weird. Weird? I don't know yet, but it doesn't feel like Maeda at all. At Tyra's words, I couldn't answer anything. Kenn ich. Ich habe auch oft so Tage und gerade als es mir auf der Arbeit sehr schlecht ging, hatten meine Arbeitskollegen sich auch oft so Sorgen um mich gemacht. Eigentlich dieselbe Situation. Our number at the beginning was 15 at first. Then it descended to 8 in the blink of an eye. A secret stairway. I thought it was a clue to escape from here. In the end it was useless. But I didn't have the courage to even kill to get out of here. And somehow I don't think we'll find a different clue, even if the fourth floor is now open. The moment all hope was gone. I could no longer treat the others as usual. Tara was working hard like this, but a guy like me makes things hard like that? I only just ran and said it would be better not to get involved with Kindlo. Damn it! Even though I understood it from my heart. My heart didn't follow. Only constant anxiety remained in my soul. I tried desperately to ignore this and decided to devote myself to investigate the fourth floor. Yes, let's go! Ich werde das Spiel wieder ein bisschen leiser machen jetzt. Einen Moment. Ja, so. Ich werde übrigens kurz eine Pause machen nachher, so in 10 Minuten oder so, weil ich noch hier richtig viel Essen stehen habe und meine Serie gleich gucke. Heute bin ich ein bisschen spät dran. Okay, also von euch beiden habe ich die Skills, ne? Die Skills habe ich. 2 times speed to cover speed per face. Ah ja, die habe ich beide, glaube ich. Dein Skill war... Brauche ich echt nicht. Obwohl, die werden später noch echt schwierig, aber... Ja. Wie? Ich kann... Nein! Was? Wieso kann ich Yamaguchi und Kanada nicht kaufen? Und Yuhawa? Oh, die hatten so geile Skills. Nein! Okay, vielleicht geht das später im Chapter. Ich würde nach der Investigation nochmal schauen, aber das ist gerade ein bisschen ein Letdown. Ne, ich kaufe dann auch keinen Skill jetzt. Ich habe 165 Medaillen. Das würde reichen für 2 75 Medaillen-Skills. Ah, ne, das macht mich gerade ein bisschen sauer. Die 4. Etage ist gelb, ne? Ja, ich hab's ja schon vor 2 Parts gesagt, oder vor 3 Parts, dass ich dachte, dass die hier gelb ist, aber nee. Die hier ist gelb. Und hier ist, glaube ich, echt nicht viel. Ich glaube, hier ist das meiste abgeschlossen. Das wird sie uns jetzt auch, glaube ich, sagen, wenn ich die ansprechen könnte. Maida-kun, isn't this floor a little weird? It just got here. Why are you asking me? Weird? I looked around for a while, and besides the classrooms, the bathrooms, the school's office, there seems to be the director's office, a ballroom hall, and the teacher's office. But the classroom and teacher's office are all locked in the back. That's true. There were a few times when the new place was locked up until now, even the newly opened place. But this is the first time that most of the floor has been locked up like this. That's why it all makes sense to look into the investigation together. I haven't been to the school's office yet. About a clue to escape. You haven't found anything else, have you? Maida-kun? There was nothing on the 2nd and 4th floor, where there were so many classrooms. Even most of the classrooms are locked here. It's obvious that there isn't any hope, is there? Maida-kun, why are you saying that? Maida-kun, you heard this before. It will be difficult, but let's try harder. We might find something, is what they said. I was just saying my thoughts. Of course we have to work harder. Maida-kun, are you sure to feel well? Are you sure you feel well? Wouldn't it be better to rest in your room? Today Maida-kun has been so strange. As Sarah said that, she was looking at me dreadfully. Am I weird? Whether the situation where all hope is not seen is it not strange? It's not like that. I'm going to continue investigating. Nix. Hier können wir nicht rein. Obwohl doch, ich glaube, hier können wir sogar rein. So. Information Processing Room. Ah, ich weiß, was das ist. Hier war ich schon. Erde an mich. Satsuki! Sprich mit mir. Iron plate, iron plate, iron plate, iron plate! Oh my god, all the windows have been stuck with iron plates! That's right. You better throw away the idea that you'll find an open window. Ich wäre wahrscheinlich genau wie Maida jetzt gerade. Wirklich, ich wäre 100% wie er. Der Chaos hier, also ignoriere ich sie erstmal. Ah, wir können hier auch nicht rein. Ich würde erstmal gucken, was wir hier überhaupt machen können. In dem Ballroom können wir auch nicht, der ist hier. Hier ist echt nicht viel in der Investigation, das kann ich euch jetzt schon sagen. Wir können hier mit Kindlo und hier mit Mikao können wir interagieren. Ich mache Kindlo zuletzt. Ah, Mikao, you came to investigate too. Incompetent, talk to me for a second. Eh? You mean me? Mikao is calling me for the first time. Will the sun rise from the west tomorrow? Normally she would just ignore me or Tell me to leave you alone. Let's hear your opinion for a minute then. It doesn't matter. Also, why all of a sudden are you asking me for my opinion? What kind of strange is this? You normally tell me to leave you alone. Fine, leave then. No, I didn't mean it like that. I was just wondering what's going on. What's the issue? Of course it was a process of elimination. I can't talk to the crazy cop and the rest of you are just stupid and fools. That means I don't look like a fool to you? And before you misunderstand something here, you are of course an idiot, incompetent. If you weren't you wouldn't be able to say stuff like this to people's faces. Oh well, you know I'm gonna tell you that your image has gotten a little bit better lately. Especially after yesterday's class trial, though there was no meaningful praise from the psycho cop or mine. Huh? I'm not sure if I want to be praised. Why? Are you dissatisfied? No, of course I'm happy. Just a little surprising is all. What kind of heinous villain do you see me as? Did you know my talent? I'm a high school professor. It's what a teacher does. I'll admit that you did a commendable work. Honestly, until this moment I was considering her to be a heartless villain. I'll have to apologize for that in my heart. Oh, ich habe irgendwas im Hals stecken. Moment mal. Don't be mistaken. If you compare this with scores, I only gave you a D. When you only have received F. For my standards, that is. Yesterday you were relatively okay. Honestly, the worst thing to say is that you believed in my testimony in the end, didn't you? Can't wait to see who's gonna be the world's best students in Mikaru's standards. For real! What was the reason for calling me anyway? You're seeking for opinions now. Usually you use your own judgment, right? True, you know me well now. Even so, I'm asking now because there is a hypothesis that is so absurd that even I can't believe it. That's the reason I want to hear someone's opinion on that matter. Mikaru suddenly became serious. It's a hypothesis that even Mikaru can't believe. What in the world is it? You see, incompetent? Once you listen to my words, you will understand what I mean. In the class trial yesterday, the last statement that was made by Kinji Uehara, you remember? The children's lives were taken as a bargain, and he was forced to murder to save them. Yes, I recall, but the children of the church ended up... Indeed, Kinji Uehara was played with Monokuma's tricks. All the children had already been turned into corpses. If you look up to this point, you may think that the children were dead from the time that they threatened Kinji Uehara already. The priest said he even spoke with them himself. If that's the case, at least 2 weeks before we opened our eyes in the school, that is, when Kinji Uehara was threatened, it would make sense that the children were alive by that time, correct? Did you understand up to this point? What's wrong? If you didn't understand this much... Oh no, I did understand. It's just that Mikaru really looks like a professor. So, when you said, do you understand, it felt like a competent teacher. Skepticism. You know I just won't tell you. Just fuck off. Sorry, I was wrong, so please let me keep listening. I'm curious. This is why I don't like talking to you. Someone that keeps changing the subject like you. I hate that the most. Anyways, the kids would have been alive until about 2 weeks ago. That seems correct, because Uehara seemed to recognize them. But there's an issue here. You must have seen it, right? That video had white bones of the children's bodies. Yeah, it was horrible, so I immediately turned away, but... It's definitely strange. They're alive by the time Kinji Uehara was threatened. Humans who existed for only 2 weeks or so. They were real as bones, and the bodies were already way corrupted to even think it was recent. Huh? Considering that your stupid head doesn't understand, it takes a considerable amount of time to make a body decay, with only the bones remain. Of course, there could be exceptions depending on the weather, climate, topography and microbial conditions, but I can affirm this. It doesn't make sense for a body to decay in 2 weeks and turn into a skeleton. But then it's a contradiction. Uehara wouldn't have lied about this. There's also the chance that the tape was recorded with various audio files in advance and played them according to the situation, but I can't figure out what the priest said. Jetzt hab ich's endlich verstanden! Das war quasi ein Videocall zwischen Uehara und den Kindern, okay. I can't figure out what the priest said, so this is just a speculation in the end. To be more certain, even if we assume that the children died when we received the notice of admission to Habt Academy, it's impossible to be only with bones. I understand that. At least it took a long time, but it was only a few weeks ago that we came to Hapt Academy. Was it a video of another body? No, Howard directly recognized the children, didn't he? What the hell happened to those kids? Yes, I thought about that as well, and then a ridiculous assumption came out. That's why I tried to get your opinion on this. What was the assumption? Maybe we may have spent a long time in this Hope's Peak Academy. I'm sorry, but I'm not sure I'm following. I understand where you're coming from, but I really have no idea. No, it's fine. Actually, I don't understand this myself either. Eh? Actually, there's one more reason for this assumption. A few days ago, when the third floor last opened, you said you found a picture in the art room. Ah, der picture. Ja, wir alle. That picture was a group photo of a classmate who didn't even remember taking it. In that picture, he was smiling brightly enough to make this murder school life feel like a lie. If that picture is weird, we may have spent a considerable amount of time already involved and we just don't remember it. No way. Aren't you thinking too much ahead just by looking at bones and corpses? That's not the only thing. I have one more. The paper in the library. I don't know if you saw, but it was written like this. Hope's Peak Academy will be shut down. You mean that one? That's right. Isn't it weird? Just a few weeks ago we came to the entrance ceremony and we didn't even hear that the school was going to be shut down. Even the entrance ceremony placard was hung on the school gate. This too. If we can't remember the time we spent at the school, it must be because of it. No, wait. It can't be. Why can't we remember such an important thing in the first place? Not even one person, but all of us. There is a possibility. One. Monokuma, the mastermind, erased our memories. Wouldn't that make sense? All of us. Our memories were removed by the mastermind? I know it's ridiculous, that's why I'm asking for your opinion. When you think about it like that, it seems to be connected somehow. I'm not sure yet, and I think it's excessive overthinking. That notice could be forged by Monokuma, and it's not impossible to create photos with technology these days. In the case of the body, it may have been manipulated to speed up the corruption. Which means it's far-fetched to the last bit. The probability that my hypothesis is really to the truth is endlessly low. Still, I feel a little reorganized after talking about it with someone else. Even for an incompetent, it may have helped you too, right? Yes, I take that as a compliment. Without this ridiculous ridiculous hypothesis. Apart from that, there's one more thing I wanna ask. I think this is the longest time I've been talking to you in the entirety we've been in the school. Mikako Kurokawa, you got that exorcist woman. How is she normally? What kind of person is she? Eh? Kurokawa? Well, I don't think we've spoken that often or much to talk about to her either. She just speaks less. There are a lot of times in these last days. Nothing in particular to notice, I guess. Assuming that there is a mastermind among us, that woman is the most likely candidate. What? Kurokawa is the mastermind? Before that, do you really think there's a mastermind among our group? I think it's very likely. That's because it mixes within us and makes the board move as they like. Aber hatte Monokuma nicht genau dafür den Traitor, also Yuehawa? Okay, Yuehawa ist jetzt tot, also bringt er uns nichts. Bringt er ihm nichts mehr, aber trotzdem. But the mastermind appears in front of us through Monokuma, right? Even if it's a doll, a machine that can be controlled, Monokuma always appears even when we're gathered. That's enough. It can be manipulated so that it can't be detected, or it can be an AI. But that's not what's important. That Mikako Kurokawa may have some kind of relationship with the mastermind. Why would Kurokawa... When Monokuma stopped yesterday, there's not one but two suspicious things. I don't think it's like the hypothesis I mentioned earlier. This is a firm doubt. But I can't be very helpful with information. Maybe you can, incompetent. Now it's over. I've been talking for too long with you. It's making me feel all dizzy. You gave me very confusing information. Now it's done. I don't think I can sleep now because of the things you told me, Makaru. Think hard. Alone. Now my business is over with you. Can we do this again in 10 billion years? It's too long. The universe will start again by that point. More than that, the investigation of the 4th floor, Makaru. We're done! Don't talk to me. Our business is over. I'll call you again next time we have a case. This is why I can't tell if we're having a discussion or one-time deal. So, the stories Makaru told me in detail. These are things I'll need to think about later. Two suspicious things. Ich weiß eins, aber ich weiß nicht das zweite. Eigentlich ist es Zeit für mich zu essen. Ich habe eigentlich voll Bock gerade auf mein Megas. Wir haben auch gerade 19:12 Uhr, alles was zählt kommt jetzt. Deshalb speichere ich jetzt ganz kurz und wir sehen uns gleich wieder. Wie war nochmal der Hotkey? Shift und zurück? Ne, Steuerung und zurück? Steuerung und zurück. Alles klar, wir sehen uns gleich wieder. Schlüssel auf. Test, Test, Test. Bin ich laut genug? Ja, ich bin laut genug. Alles klar, Freunde, weiter geht's. Oh, Kindle, you're investigating hier. Junge, ist einfach eine Stunde vergangen. Ich bin auch so richtig müde jetzt, ne? Oh, Junge, aber ich muss es heute ich muss es heute machen. Oh, Kindle, you're investigating here. Kindle? What's going on? Somehow it looks like you don't seem in a good mood today. The moon is the same as you feel, doesn't it, Maeda? Yeah. Kindle's right. Since the class trial ended yesterday, my mood has been running at its worst. Och nö, ich habe schon wieder das Speichelproblem. Och nö. Ich war so froh, dass es mein Speichelproblem gestern und heute kein Problem war. My mood has been running at its worst, with no hope, such a horrible feeling. Ich hab nie irgendeine Hope, Alter. Well, there's nothing we can do. It happened yesterday. Who would be in the mood for this? I think the reason why we're not feeling good between me and Kindle are different. At least you don't mind Yuhawa being executed in despair after being tricked by Monokuma, right? Now I'm a completely non-character, am I? Kindle? Yeah, it was as you said. For no matter the reason, there's no room for sympathy to a killer. At the end of the day, it must be this way. Das klingt irgendwie ein bisschen forced gerade. Hey Maeda, am I wrong? Huh? Since before I even came to the school, I lived with the belief that my thoughts were moving towards the future, with many unfair and painful choices in order to protect everyone. However, was I wrong? According to Kindle Yuhawa, he was doing the same as me? Why did you suddenly Kindle? I was surprised for a moment by the sudden change in Kindle's mind, but sooner or later the reason I could understand, when Kindle wasn't feeling well. Strange, Kindle. My logic shouldn't be any different from yours at all, but you heated up. Discard prime numbers for the majority. Isn't that what you said? I sacrificed 15 of our lives here and prioritized the lives of nearly 100 children in the church. Of course that doesn't mean it's acceptable to commit a murder, but Kindle, you too, exposed Nakaru, Tomori and me in danger, and you were saying the same thing as well. Wouldn't it be necessary to reconsider your thoughts at least once, Kindle? I've been trying to change things, turn them around, even childish things, but in the end, 7 people have already left this world. I couldn't protect anyone. Eventually, it also means I did nothing to prevent it. I became a murderer too. Kindle, why am I talking about this? To you, who might become a criminal. Ich dachte, wir beide wären so Kumpel, so, hä? Was ist denn mit ihm jetzt? Unexpectedly, I thought I should say something to Kindle, who showed weakness for the first time, but my mouth didn't move. I tried to say something. What should I say? Junge, sag doch einfach was! You don't have to feel responsible alone. Let's all work hard together. It's not too late anymore. Let's stop doubting each other and investigate together. The words were already organized in my head, but my mouth would not obey. Everyone worked hard together. So what's the issue? There's already no hope. So how do we even work together? Such despairing thoughts ahead, wandering Kindle in front of me. In the end, I couldn't say anything and I just lowered my head. Fine, let's forget about this. I'll just solidify my own convictions like always. Maeda, you are not sure either, aren't you? Everyone doesn't know when a murder will happen. There's no exception for it. If you want to be hostile with the others like me, do it. I'd probably be hostile. I'm not sure how to treat you yet. It's better that you draw a line. I like that instead. I should have said something. What the hell is wrong with me? Mann, das war unsere Chance, Alter! Naja, egal. Es gibt hier 2 Sachen. Wer schreibt mir? Peak Audio einfach. Oh. Moment. Oh, Junge, ich habe gerade keine Zeit für sowas. Hä? Is there something here? On the desk in the teacher's office, I found a picture stuck in a file. When I opened it, to see what the picture was. Hey, handsome! Who What was in the picture was a white dressed, tall, handsome man. Woran willst du sehen, ob er tall ist? Man sieht nur seinen Oberkörper. But I couldn't even guess who he was. I think I've seen him before, but who is that? Ich hab wieder Nachrichten. Ich sehe das halt immer auf meinem Laptop, ihr wisst das ja. Eine Audio. So, ich habe jetzt gesagt, I'll record now, talk to you later. Kindler, wait a minute, come here for a second. What? Did you find something? This? Do you know who he is? This guy. Where did you find this? It was just sandwiched between files here. There was a picture of someone, but who is it? I don't know who he is, but there's someone who looks alike. Looks alike? You and I were in the science lab together, right? Hope Speak Academy, 58th graduation album. Ah! Somehow I felt I saw him somewhere. But after listening to Kindler's words, I knew it for sure. A few days ago. Sorry. When the third floor was opened, the owner of the graduation album I found in the science lab, Kisawagi Hanzo, and the man in the picture had very similar appearances. Kisawagi Hanzo? Is that him? No, although they look similar, they are different. In the first place, Kisawagi Hanzo, he would already be an uncle by now. Isn't this a picture when he was young? Again, that's not likely to be the case. The picture is too clean for a picture of a few decades ago. In this case, what you can think of is... I would believe it's a blood relative. I would definitely. Again, another thing related to Kisawagi Hanzo was discovered. There's something I found out about him too. But as of now, I don't know what does this mean. But why? The person in the picture doesn't look like the first person I saw. Kinzo? It's nothing. Well done though, Maeda. You seem to be talented in discovering things too, don't you? Well, anyways, I have to show this to the others and ask for opinions. Maeda, hold it! Eh? Yeah? Why? Please be quiet to the others about that picture. And this picture, can I have it for a bit? Eh? I found some information that may have something, but you're telling me to just stay still. Sagt er mir jetzt nicht auch, dass er Kurokawa suspicious findet? Weil ich glaube, genau das sagt er mir jetzt auch. Und dann haben wir wieder so einen inneren Dialog. Hey, Mikao hat uns ja das Gleiche gesagt. So wie vor ein paar Parts hatten wir irgendwann auch schon mal so einen Dialog. Ich weiß aber nicht mehr wann. I'm sorry, but please do that. No one else must not know about this. Especially Mikako Kurokawa. Seht ihr? Seht ihr? Ich hab's doch gesagt. Okay, ich will es aber wissen, wer mir geschrieben hat. Ach, die gleiche Person wieder. Ah, okay. Hat mir nur viel Spaß gewünscht, ja. Lass ich auch gelesen. Kurokawa again. You suspect Kurokawa too, Kinjo? A few days ago, when she told us to report the investigation of the third floor, it was when Maeda mentioned the name of Kisawagi Hanzo. That woman clearly reacted to that. It's Kisawagi Hanzo who may be holding the key of the current situation. However, don't you find it suspicious that only she reacted alone? That's... I apologize, but please cooperate. I hope we can all escape together, but I don't want to be with someone who might have something to do with the mastermind. I'll keep that picture. Eventually, because of Kinzo's momentum, I couldn't refute anything and even gave him the picture. Mikao and everyone are suspicious of Kurokawa now. Everyone? Es sind eigentlich nur Mikao und er. How should I act? Okay, ich weiß nicht warum, aber ich habe gerade das Gefühl gehabt, wir wären gesprungen, aber wir sind nicht gesprungen. Das ist ja kein Super Mario. What is it, Maeda? Just to make sure, did you forget what I said? No, that's secondary. What I'm going to do is investigate. Kinzo, tell me if you find anything while rummaging through the desks. Yeah, if it's an investigation, I'll understand. Anyway, if you can get out of this horrible place, our trust can be restored once again. So have you found anything yet? You've been staring at the wall for a while now. It's something odd. Odd? Like... It's so weird. Maybe this is... Huh? What's weird? It's just a normal school office. Actually, when the second floor was opened a few days ago, didn't you say the same thing in the library? Also in that library, what was weird about it? I'd rather tell you to look into it, but I'll let you know, because there's no reason to hide it. Look at all the papers here. As Kinzo said that, he began to search through the files and papers on the desk that the teacher seemed to be using. There were A4 paper-sized documents and a few fake books on the desks. Look at what's in there. How to establish a theory of smartphone electrical recognition. electromagnetic railgun operation, verification patient certificate, 21 considerations on elementary particles, introduction to advanced physics, opinion report on humanoid AI, problems based on magnetic fields and thermal recognition system. I felt strange. Why? All of the books that are here bloom of strange and suspicious things in some parts. Now do you realize what's weird? Does the school have books like these? It's like, this is more like a lab than a school. That's right. I don't know if it's just one or two places in the library as well as the school office. All of the books are like this. The library has these too? Maida, did you hate reading? Ich habe mich die ganze Zeit auf diese Line gefreut. Seit wir hier reingegangen sind, habe ich mich auf diese Line gefreut, weil ich das so geil finde, wie er das sagt. Do you hate reading? Als würde ich es hassen zu lesen, Alter. Ich sitze da, lesen, Wäre schlecht, wenn ich dieses Spiel lese, wenn ich es hassen würde, zu lesen. Habe ich gerade das Spiel lesen oder das Spiel spielen gesagt? Egal. Do you hate reading? Ich meine, ja klar, ist ja klar, das liegt natürlich an der Übersetzung, ne? Normalerweise hätte er wahrscheinlich so gesagt, do you dislike reading this much oder irgendwie so, oder don't you like reading, aber do you hate reading? Jawohl. Oh, das muss nicht unbedingt an der Übersetzung liegen. Aber es wirkt so out of the box, so überzogen, so do you hate reading? Oh, ich hasse es. If you read the books in the library, you wouldn't know this. I'm amazed you can't even read these books. Stimmt, das war ja richtig viel Fremdwortkram gerade eben. If that's the case, what in the world happened? I don't know. Why did Hoffe Academy dispose of all the general books? Or is this not an actual school? No way! This is Hoffe Academy, which proved to be a brochure brought by Mikao on the first day, didn't it? That's true. However, there wouldn't be a question like this for no reason. There must be something else. This is what I've investigated so far. I'm going to do a little more research on the 4th floor. Although, the only open place is the school office. I understand, Kindlo. Is it okay to share these facts with the others? No, don't let them know. Okay. I was confused because I didn't know what to do with this info. Kindlo immediately refused at that moment. No matter how pressured Kindlo is, he wouldn't be reluctant to convey information through me. It's because some of you are being suspicious. Mikako Kurokawa. This woman is the main suspect. I really hope you don't leak information to this woman as much as possible. Why? What did Kurokawa do? What did she do? She did too much. Anyway, just know that. Kindlo. We're done, right? Yet I feel like I want to investigate for myself now. Please don't talk anymore. I have something to think about. As Kindlo said that, he silently began to investigate alone. Somehow, after Yuahawa's class trial, I feel like things have started to change. So does Kindlo, and so do I. Ja, aber ist es gut oder ist es schlecht? I seem to have looked around all the newly open places. I decided to run to the dormitory. Ja, renn, Alter, renn! How? Hey! Kawashikawa? What are you doing? Ah, Maeda, you gave me a scare. You said you would sleep more today. Are you okay now? Yeah, right about that. But Tori also woke up. I'm trying to eat breakfast right now. Is that right? While you guys were sleeping, we've been looking into the newly opened 4th floor. After you're done, you guys also joined the investigation. 4th floor. Okay, let's go in. Shortly after we entered the dining hall, Taiwan and Iwanami returned from the investigation. Und Tori ist auch da, yay! Alter, es ist halt echt so empty. Wenn man mal überlegt, weil gerade nach Chapter 3 ist eigentlich immer der Cut-Off-Point, weil in Chapter 3 sterben einfach 3 Leute. Das ist immer heftig. So, der Tag danach in der Dining Hall, du hast einfach das Gefühl, alle sind tot. Na denn, let's talk about... Ich muss mal ganz kurz was trinken. Now then, let's talk about what we discovered on the 4th floor. There's neither Kindlo nor Kurokawa, which were originally the walls that conducted the gatherings. I unintentionally took over. Something feels very awkward. I was staring at me with an angry look. Sorry about that. Originally we should have investigated together. Together, genau. Einfach. Ich baue jetzt auch einfach erst in dem seine Sätze ein. Komm, Alter, der Akzent ist seit Part 1 immer schlimmer geworden. Ich habe mir heute noch mal ein paar alte Parts angesehen. In Chapter 2, der Akzent war gar nicht so schlimm. Und irgendwie seit Chapter 3 hat er aber so einen richtig heftigen Akzent, obwohl der Akzent ja canonically laut dem Spiel weniger präsent wird. Oder man sieht es ja auch an der Schreibweise und alles, dass da weniger von diesen Akzenten genutzt werden und alles. Aber ich mache den Akzent einfach immer schlimmer. Wir bauen uns einfach erst in dem seine Sätze ein, okay? Das führen wir ab jetzt einfach ein. Oh right, we didn't have much time to investigate together anyways. Achso, much to investigate, sorry. Is that so? Yeah, the fourth floor is quite large and there were many classrooms, but there were the normal classrooms, the teacher's office, information processing room. There's also an office of the academy's director and the ballroom. One thing to note is that among them, except the general classrooms and the school's office, everything else was locked. What? Did you find something in the normal classrooms and the school's office? Das mit dem erst einbauen war übrigens gerade ein Witz, ne? Ich hab dafür nicht die Konzentration. Nope, nothing at all. No, well, to begin, me and Satsuki-chan checked the windows as always, but it was the same. The iron plates didn't even budge. The classroom's harvest is zero as usual. How's the school's office? Ich finde übrigens geil, je weniger leben, desto weniger verschiedene Stimmen muss ich eigentlich immer machen. Also, das heißt, die Wahrscheinlichkeit, dass Stimmen sich doppeln, sinkt immer weiter. Also, man merkt, glaube ich, auch, dass ich Haru eine recht normale Stimme gebe. Taiwo hat halt so eine Female-Stimme. Satsuki versuche ich eine höhere oder, ja, halt eine Stimme zu geben, die halt so ein bisschen mehr zu dem Clown-Sein passt. Teruya ist ja logisch. Kinzo gebe ich eine sehr starke Stimme. Mekaru hat eine ähnliche Stimme wie Byakuya damals. Sind alle, die aktuell noch leben, oder? Ach so, und Kurokawa hat, eigentlich auch eine normale Stimme bei mir. Well, I don't know much about the school's office. Well, ach so. I couldn't get him properly because Kinzo was investigating inside. Yeah, that's why me and Akane lost search for anything in the hallway. Of course I couldn't find anything in the hallway either. There's no need to additionally confirm it with such an enthusiasm. So, the school's office seems to have been carefully investigated by Maeda-kun. So, why don't you tell us if you found something, Maeda-kun? Huh? What is it? You two have a strange behavior going on. Did you fight? No, that's not the case. So, Maeda, what was it like, the school's office? About the school's office. I tried to open my mouth as usual, but soon I paused. If you found it, then you already know. It's not a big deal. But during the conversation with Kinzo, the book's weirdness and the suspicion of the school's facilities. And crucially, a picture of someone who resembles Hanzo Kisawagi. Yuki? I was told by Kinzo not to tell my other friends about these things. And to be exact, I was told not to tell Kurokawa, but there's no Kurokawa now. Should I tell them? What should I do? Tell them. If I'm trying to hide what I've investigated, talking about it, wouldn't it be better? I thought, but contrary to my thoughts, I'm off only close tighter. Why? Strangely, I'm caught in my mind, saying that there may be a mastermind among us. Various hypotheses. It's not easy. It's unlikely to be possible to say this. Na gut, wir können es nicht sagen. Ist die klassische Trigger-Happy Haybox-Situation in Chapter 4. In the end, it's not a clue to escape. If I told something like this, it will only create confusion. I secretly comforted myself and decided to shut my thoughts. Yeah, I'm sorry. I couldn't find anything special either. Huh? Does that mean the investigation on the fourth floor showed no results? Lies! Eh? You didn't really find anything? You talked so much with Kinzo, didn't you? You saw? Maeda, what is she talking about? What did you talk with Kinzo? It's not just that. You spoke with Mekaru a long time in the hallway, right? Something you seemed very surprised about. Why aren't you talking about that? That's... Maeda-kun, what's wrong with you today? Don't you want to get out of here? Of course I want to get out of here. I don't want to be in this terrible place ever again. I know, but I can't even see it as a clue to escape from here. So how can we get out if I told them this? Hey, why are you so aggressive? Calm down and let's get along as usual. It's not just about Maeda-kun, Haru-kun, Teruya-kun. The same goes for both of you. Warte, warum duzt ihr die beiden, aber mich nicht? Also, beziehungsweise spricht die mit Vornamen, aber mich nicht. Und wer hat mir schon wieder gewhatsappt, Alter? Ich hab die alte doch extra gelesen gelassen. Ach, die gute alte Mercedes. Da antworte ich doch. Weil die hast du nicht aufgelesen. Oh, fuck, ich hab mein Handy runtergeschmissen. Scheiße. So. You broke our promise to have breakfast together and you slept more at your own will. No, I was last Sunday more sleepy. That's all. Yeah, I know that yesterday's nightmare has the impact of a hopeless class trial. But if you just sit down, you won't be able to get out of the school for the rest of your life. I want to investigate hard, but I'm just trash because my talent is not helpful. I'm not smart, nor strong. But you guys are different. You can achieve more where I can't, right? So even if you can't see any hope, why don't you work hard enough to overcome it? That doesn't work. How do you even do that? Maeda-kun? What are you saying? No matter what we do, Monokuma always blocks everything we do. Even the single thread of hope that we barely discovered did not leave Monokuma alone. That guy really intends to keep us here forever. Do you think you can seriously run away from such a ridiculous being? Huh? Even murder. The only one who can get out according to the rules. And yet look at Yohara's case. There was a twisted trap like that. How do you overcome despair? Why am I saying this? I wasn't trying to say all of this. Maeda-kun, why? Why are you saying... What are you... Indeed, because the despair is so big. Will you get out of here? It's better if we do it together. I'm so desperate right now. What does it mean to try hard? It's useless if you try hard. It's stupid to live here all my life. There are places for us to go back. People waiting to see us, right? I would rather live here for a lifetime. It might not be bad. I can forget about a place to go back to. The people waiting outside. Maeda? You! Hat sie mich geschlagen, oder was? At that moment, Taiwa raised her hand, so I thought she would slap me, but the pain that I expected did not come after a while. When I opened my eyes, Taiwa was trembling with her hand that she was trying to hit me, stopped in midair. Only for Maeda-kun. I didn't want to hear that from Maeda-kun. Even if everyone despairs, I thought Maeda-kun wouldn't give up hope. Now I don't know what you're like anymore. Ach Junge, du hast voll verkackt, Alter. Alle anderen sind still, alle anderen haben auch keinen Bock mehr auf mich. Jetzt heißt es wieder, Maeda, du bist der Trader. Nee, Hauer hat sich ja zum Glück geoutet. Gut. King. No one could say anything else. Ich habe schon wieder eine Nachricht. Aber ich habe mein Handy runtergeschmissen, ich komme da nicht mehr ran. I couldn't afford to care about the others. The only thing that hangs over my mind was Taiwa's yelling, disappointed in me. I was trash. Me talking weird was enough to piss Taiwa off. And when we get to this point, I regret what I said and I couldn't say it. It was proof that I was just garbage. Hey Maeda, don't be too discouraged. I think the same as you do. Yeah, the same goes for me. I've been desperate since yesterday, so I know that feeling that I want to give up on all now. Stupid guys. What? You guys are all stupid. You're the fools of the entire world. Yuki, just know this. Hope isn't about finding it, it's about creating it. In the end, ambitiously, our relationship was further cracked and the worst investigation report ended. I didn't even know if I had a mind or not anymore, and I had no choice but to spend my time blankly. Morning. Oh, free time? Afternoon. Ah, nee, nix. Was? Einfach den ganzen Tag geskippt, was ist denn jetzt los? Normalerweise kommt sowas immer erst in Chapter 5 oder 6 oder so, aber das ist Chapter 4. Leute, ihr seid ein bisschen zu früh damit. Hello, this is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it's nighttime. The restaurant will be closed and locked. Well then, have good dreams and good night. Hello everyone, it's morning. 7 a.m. It's wake up time. Let's have a lively day today too. Morning? It's morning? So in the end, yesterday I was lying down doing nothing at all. Strangely, my body had no power at all. Doing nothing and doing what I have to do once again, I look back. Hope isn't to be looked for. It's to be created. Did I have the ability to create hope this whole time? Before that, I should go and have breakfast. If I keep doing this, I think I'll become a really worthless human. Oh mein Gott, wir werden nicht mehr geportet! Yes, ich habe darauf gewartet seit Chapter 2! Oh mein Gott, ich meine, in Chapter 1 gab es keine Breakfast-Meetings, deshalb wurden wir da nicht geportet. Ich glaube, jetzt gab es keine Breakfast-Meetings, deswegen wurden wir da nicht geportet. In Chapter 2 wurden wir aber dauerhaft geportet nach dem ersten Breakfast-Meeting. In Chapter 3 genauso, aber hier anscheinend nicht. Yes! Wasser ist so ein geiles Getränk. Oh, Kurokawa ist dabei. Breakfast time as usual. I've been sick all day yesterday. Even Kurokawa didn't show up attended. But the atmosphere was the worst that I could ever imagine. Among them, the one I care about is Taiwa. I didn't even know what to say to Taiwa. I couldn't even think of anything. I didn't want to hear that kind of thing only for Maeda-kun. I thought that even if everyone was spared, Maeda-kun wouldn't give up hope. Taiwa, did you really believe in me so much? But I'm just a very ordinary high school student, unlike everyone else. Not as great as Taiwa thinks I am. Dear God, how can I overcome despair in this situation? Thank you very much for the meal. I'll go investigate now. Taiwa! Maeda. Oh, yes? Yesterday, what happened? Everyone is acting strange. It's no big deal. No big deal, idiot! Since the guys have no remedy for this, me and Akane will try harder than these fools. Adios! You did do something. Maeda didn't do anything wrong, it's the situation itself. There are things that the situation itself can't help it. Yeah, Maeda is also a human. They can't always be positive, can you? Yesterday, what happened? Me and Otori were in our rooms yesterday morning, so I'm not sure. After the class trial, the fourth floor was open, but I guess what happened was because... Because of the investigation. Taiwa said that Maeda clearly noticed something, but he didn't tell, so the mood became a little harsh. But what Maeda said was foreign complaints, there was no hope, he started to say things like that. Maeda, who never showed a weak figure, seems to have been very disappointing for Taiwa. That's why the situation has become like this. But to be honest, it's not Maeda's fault, right? Going to the fourth floor, there aren't many open places, and we don't see any clues to escape. Honestly, now I'd rather live here for the rest of my life than go out and kill each other. I feel that's our choice too. You can't! Kurokawa? Das habe ich gerade auch 10-mal so laut gesagt, wie ich es eigentlich sagen wollte. If we despair, it's like being eaten. So, don't say to live here forever. To live life here forever. Do you know how scary it is? Suddenly, what? No, just let me be! No, you shouldn't give up, even if you understand with your head. You don't want to. I do it somehow. I do something about it. Kurokawa? Was ist mit ihr denn los? Are you okay? Are you not feeling well yet? You passed out so suddenly in the passage under the secret staircase. You should probably rest a little. It's nothing. Don't worry about it. You guys, please continue investigating. Und damit sind alle Girls weg. Yo, hier sind noch die Boys. Party! Ich weiß noch auf der Arbeit, Alter. Ah, nee, das hier ist kein Let's Play, in dem ich private Geschichten erzähle, von daher. Ja. Mikako Kurokawa. Kindred Mikao was suspicious of here. The coldest and fastest thinker of all of us. I can tell that she's actually an ordinary girl, but she's not normal. Sometimes she says or does something that is really questionable in truth. Does Kurokawa really hold some kind of secret from us? Continue the investigation. I'm not going to continue investigating anymore. There's no way we could find anything else that neither Kindle nor Mikao can find. As a distance is spared, it can't be seen even 1 inch ahead. Is there any hope at all to get out from this despair? Even so, let's investigate. The chances are low, but we have to do it. A body has been discovered! Der Witz ist nicht mehr lustig, wenn ich den 10-mal am Tag bringe, Alter. Hello everyone, are you in good health? I have prepared a premium gift for everyone who has become a little bit upset lately. To all students alive, please gather in front of the ballroom on the 4th floor of the main building. Because it's really a very memorable gift, come by all means. Well, what else? Will Monokuma also decorate the walls now? Damn it, why couldn't he leave us alone for a while? Schon wieder das Motive oder was? I hope it's hard to even find a single line of it. Despair, once it's on fire, it spreads at a terrifying rate. It was so painful to have to follow Monokumas orders. So empathetic and helpless. Nein, wir werden geportet! Gut, die Skills kann ich mir abschminken. It looks like you've all gathered! What are you plotting this time? Plotting? There's no such thing, you guys! You always think the bear is the wicked one. There's no bad reactions here. Wir sind nicht nur bei einer Stunde, Alter. Krank, dass der erste Tag eine Stunde ging. Obwohl, der erste Tag ging nicht eine Stunde. Wir sind schon ziemlich lange an diesem Tag jetzt dran. Do you really think no one knows your tricks by now? You're gonna try to make us despair with something weird again. Nope, this time it's the opposite. Since the last class try was over, you guys seem droppy, so I prepared a gift to cheer you up. A gift? What kind of gift? Yes, that's right. You will find out once you come in. Come in. Oh, ich brauche mein Handy mal eben, weil ich muss ja auch gleich auf Freetime wieder wegen Geschenken schauen. The ballroom was opened. It was definitely a locked place. What do we do? That smells 100% suspicious, but... If you don't follow, you will have to... If you don't follow, will have to anyway. He might try to kill you for disobedience. Is there anyone who wanna die for their own choice? Indeed. I don't know what's in there, but... We got no choice but to follow. I don't think it will increase our desire anywhere, no matter what comes out. Peak Investigation Theme von Danganronpa 2. Wow, it's pretty. Are you surprised? This is our Hope Academy dance hall of the ballroom. Why is there such a place in the school? So, are you going to tell us why we're here? You're very vigilant, huh? Didn't I say it? This is really a gift for you. You guys these days have been really out of luck. This is why murders won't happen. That's why I was wondering if you guys could be refreshed. I have decided to hold a dance party. Dance? A party? What is that? It's literally a dance party. You guys should just have fun dancing from now on. Why should we do that? Huh? Why? You think it's a trick? There's a lot of delicious food too. Delicious food? Don't go over there. Ich finde auch geil, wie da Mikako Kurokawa steht, obwohl das definitiv nicht Mikako ist und Mikako auch definitiv nicht so einen Satz sagen würde, so zusammenhängt. There must be some kind of trick to this. Oh, but it's true. I really don't have bad intentions this time. So let's do this. I'll write a memorandum. A memorandum. Wait there. After saying that, Monokuma took out a piece of paper and started writing something down. Yo, daran merkt man, dass das ein Fangame ist, Alter. Monokuma kann nicht schreiben in den Hauptgames. Now how about this? How about that? Dear Monokuma sincerely wants the students to cheer up. And this party is part of that. I promise not to do anything until the students are satisfied. Wer hat mir eigentlich vorhin geschrieben? Ah, Mercedes. Bin am Aufnehmen. Schreibe dir später. Da muss ich noch einen Sticker schicken, wo ich sie umarme, weil sonst fühlt sie sich, als hätte sie mich jetzt gestört, aber das hat sie nicht. We can do anything we want? How can we trust you like this? Please, you're so stupid! Can't you see the official stamp of the school director here? As long as this is taken, I have no choice but to follow the rules, even with my pride! You're instructed to follow the school rules written on the electronic student handbook, right? Huh? Oh, I don't know what this has to do with that, but I guess that's true! I like it. You wanna dance? I'll give you a dance. Mikau? No matter what happens, he wants us to join this party. Anyway, won't it be obvious that it would force us to do this? There's no way to run away. We have no choice in the matter but to do it, because I hate dragging things. I'll even write on this memo, but let's do it. Can you trust Monokuma so easily? Mekaru is right. I don't know what you're thinking, but let's follow her just this once. Ich hab die Musik auch nicht lauter gestellt seitdem, ne? Ja, aber die Musik war eigentlich gut so, ne? 65 war's, ne? Ja. Without knowing the true intention of Monokuma like this, all of a sudden he joined the party. This should be enough. Oh, richtig schick, Alter. Richtiger Daddy. In the mirror, I could see myself standing awkward, looking in a nice suit. Ach, ich hab wieder eine Nachricht. Ach, Mercedes. Warte mal. Das muss ich korrigieren. Wenn Leute C ohne Akzent schreiben, das kann ich gar nicht ab. Monokuma told us first everyone had to decide to change to a party outfit. At the back of the dance hall there were dozens of private changing rooms of different kinds of clothing. And we decided to go in and change our clothes. No matter how much I look at it, it's really okay. I can't believe that Monokuma wrote a memo and stamped it. But it is fine. But is it fine to naively just gloss over it? Even if he tells us to play along. It's not a situation to play around. Not even in the mood for it. Well, I'm all dressed up, so let's join the others. Even if I worry alone, I can't do much. Alright! Ja, wir haben jetzt auch einen schicken Overworld-Sprite, einen neuen. I think I was the first one to change clothes. There seems to be no one outside yet. Ich glaube, Taiwa ist die erste gleich. It's getting late, everyone. Ja! Und sie sieht richtig gut aus darin. Passt auf. Like, just look at her. Wie rot sie wird. Oh mein Gott. Taiwa was wearing a sleek dress emphasizing adulthood in a black color. Not the maid clothes she wore every day. Her hair was loosened and she had more makeup than usual, so I could see more from Taiwa than the original outfit. What? Don't look too drilled like that. I'm not used to use clothes like this. Oh, sorry. It fits so well on you. Taiwa didn't speak anymore. Come to think of it. It was in the Cold War of Taiwa a few days ago. A few days ago? Du bist seit gestern mit ihr in einem kalten Krieg. I don't think she's still angry. Yeah. Later on, the others would change their clothes. One after another gathered to the dance hall. Oh, guckt ihn euch an. Hey, my entire we're out already? Are you both getting along well? You're looking great. Fuya, why are you so hyped? Because the clothes in the dressing room set my heart on fire. Well, I was really thrilled to look around and try on a variety of clothes. I am a merchant, of course, but I'm interested in fashion too. Okay. Junge, vor allem der Typ hat mir immer so richtige Kinder-Vibes gegeben, wenn ich mir ihn angesehen habe. Der hat auf mich immer wie so ein Kleinkind gewirkt, keine Ahnung. Und ich spreche den jetzt einfach wie den übelsten Erwachsenen. Das irgendwie, ich weiß nicht warum, aber irgendwie erinnert mich diese Pose mega an Jefferson von der Förderschule. Grüße gehen raus an Jefferson von der Förderschule. You guys are here. Well, how about this outfit? I wore it because it looked awesome. Is that okay? You seem like a prince in the play. Taiwa, did you like this outfit? Not really. It's too shiny, it seems cheap. Has been neglected. Why are you ignoring his feelings? Oh, Kinzo. Er hat nichts zu sagen. Although Kinzo's style was cool, he still looked like a fierce animal. Without a word, he passed by us and went to the corner alone. Oh, Mr. Edley! Mr. Edley! Oh yeah! None of us could ever get a hold of Kinzo. Oh, nice. Smash. Mikao? What? Don't speak to me. The appearance of Mikao in a bright scarlet dress was so much that my mouth was left open. The usual long sleeve has a high defensive look. In a dress which exposes the shoulders and emphasizes the breast area, it looks stunning. What's Mikao? What is it? Enough with your stupid expressions. If you're having a party, you have to do it properly, right? Mikao passed by us saying those words. In contrast to Kinzo, she seemed to have some excitement towards this. Oh, du bist echt extrem dünn, muss ich sagen. Kurokawa? Huh? Well, does it suit you well? Maeda, yes. Kurokawa approached me and whispered in small words that could only be heard by me. I don't know if Monokuma is planning a scheme, but we should use this crisis in reverse. Got it? What? Reverse? Okay. Wow, voll den Zusammenhang Satz gesagt. Yo! Kurokawa said that, stood still and shut her lips. I don't know anything, however. What do we do? Wo ist eigentlich meine volle Wasserflasche hin? Ach, da unten. So then, are we all gathered now? No, wait, I don't see Iwanami. Why is she getting so late? Satsuki-chan? No way that happened. At that moment, we were all tense. No matter what party or whatever, you're still in a dangerous situation where you can end up killing each other. Was wurde mir jetzt eigentlich geantwortet auf meinen Klugscheißertum? Och Junge! Kannst du das I nicht gedrückt halten? Killing each other. What's more? Oh fuck, sorry, ich habe aus Versehen gedrückt. Say, well, let's find her. Huh? Yeah. Will they be okay? I haven't worried too much, don't mind it. That girl is late, but it's not like it's been a day or two, right? Somewhere in me, I couldn't get rid of my anxiety. I had no choice but to wait for Kurokawa and Chaiwa. Junge, ich darf nicht... Junge, warum ist mir das jetzt zweimal hintereinander passiert? Yo. And a few minutes later... Kurokawa, Taira, how did it go? What about Iwanami? Suddenly, both of them seemed surprised for something and were breathing heavily. The anxiety in my heart started to grow even more. Why are you guys tired? Come on, there's no way! You guys better see it for yourselves. Look, what? Just fucking look at her! Oh mein Gott, wie kann man so beautiful sein? Oh mein Gott, ich bin so verliebt, Leute! Fun Fact, das ist ebenfalls mein Hintergrund. Ich habe ja schon mal erzählt von der Collage, die ich habe. Like, sie sieht gar nicht mehr aus wie ein Clown. Like, es ist so unusual. Yes, it is I, Satsuki. I've changed my clothes. At that moment, everyone was silent until the girl in front of us, in front of our eyes, opened her mouth. I was seriously thinking who this girl was. Iwanami, is it? What is it, Maeda? If Satsuki isn't Satsuki, then who is it? Her usual clown costume and red nose were nowhere to be found, and Iwanami's appearance was changed with her hair neatly tied to one side. She looked more beautiful than before. Erzähl's hat mir schon wieder geantwortet. This is not real! Not real, not real, not real, not real! Real? Kawasing! Why did you suddenly start to roll? Well, this striking transformation is amazing, but why the heck were you so late? I was worried something happened to you. Satsuki-chan, she didn't know how to dress at all. Ich leg das Handy mal auf den Tisch und nicht in meinen Schoß. She didn't know what to wear or what kind of clothes to use, so we helped. Because she was moving so much, it was hard. But these clothes are very comfortable. Can I just not wear it? Denied! You must wear it! If you're having a party, you have to wear the white clothes for it! I really hate this outfit. You've only appeared now. We changed as you said. Can we move on with this now? Can you move on? Why are you so nervous? Let's have fun and play. I won't do anything. Even if you suddenly say that, it's a dance party. Dancing is the basics of a party. Why don't you try to move your body first without being still like a statue? And you guys, because we have a perfect match of men and women, please make a pair between a male and a female and begin dancing. Pair up with someone? Pair? We do pairs? Make sure you pair up with the person you want. FYI, this is also a kind of recreation, so there's no way out. If you don't follow it, I'll only punish you. You have me written a memorandum that you won't behave strangely. And you are doing it now? No way! Playing as much as you can is part of your studies. It's a natural thing as a teacher to punish you for saying you don't like it. Who's the teacher? You're just a thing. Enough! I give you 1 minute of time limit. Come on, pair up already. The teacher hates dragging the most. I don't know why Monokuma has a sudden reaction over a recreational activity like this. But if I don't follow, I will have no choice but to face a punishment. Unlike me, who thought that everyone would stay still in embarrassment as I was, the situation went faster than I thought. Maeda, let's dance with me. Oh mein Gott, wie rot sie wird! Tyra? It's fine. We need a pair right now anyway, right? Because we can't go against Monokuma. That's right, but... okay. Then I wanna dance with Kobasing! What? Hey, who else wants to? I think it's gonna be even more fun to be with Kobasing. Is that so? Well, if you are sure. How are you, Mr. Psycho? I shall ask. Must we make a pair? Well, what to do now? Don't leave for no reason and dance with me, alright? Wouldn't that be good for both sides? In the current situation, that is. Fine, do as you like. What? I haven't decided yet, but everyone was paired up already. Bleibt einfach mit Kurokawa. Oh Gott, der tut mir leid. Kurokawa, except for us, everyone was determined to pair. What shall we do? Dance with me. Do you want to? Yes. I did it! Father, I finally got a girl! Ich fand das dann immer so lustig, wie stolz er das gesagt hat. I did it, Father, I finally got... Und mein Akzent macht es noch viel schlimmer, Junge! That was a joke! Funny! Wasn't it funny? Der Kurokawa fand's wohl nicht funny. Ah, sorry, Kurokawa. Yahoo! Good! Everyone is paired up very nicely. And shall we dance right now? Let the music start! Alright. Was war das für Musik? Ich glaube, jetzt kommt irgend so ein... Classical music resonates. And we dance helplessly by the ruthless Monokuma. Don't know if I'm going to be able... if I'm going to be the only one who is going to be able to dance, because I've never learned anything like this. But at this moment I forgot that I was at Hapt Academy, and that I was in a crisis, that my heart was swollen with the joy of dancing and psych with my partner. Tyra, who was dancing with me, was pretty when I met her. She looked so beautiful that I couldn't take my eyes off her because of the party's dress. Maeda-kun, were you good at dancing? Eh? Really? I'm just dancing as far as I can. You're doing really good dancing, Tyra. Well, it's me, because I'm a mage who has been hired by many bachelors. I know the culture of the witch, because I see it from afar. Listen, Tyra. Why did you ask me to dance? I've told you. I said something so weird to everyone. I'm sorry, Maeda-kun. I was too mad at you. Eh? That's what I was going to do too. Why are you apologizing? I was wrong. It was me who did the wrong thing. No, I saw it. I know. The most painful thing to say was that to Maeda-kun. That I didn't want to hear that kind of thing from Maeda-kun. You're also a person too. There are times when you feel discouraged, desperate, and with lack of strength. I was just following myself, who blindly trusted Maeda-kun by looking at one side. I didn't even think about your feelings. You were really suffering. Tyra. Actually, I wanted to apologize sooner. I'm sorry. I asked you to dance with me because I thought we could talk like this. I'm really sorry. Tyra, rather than angry, it was the reverse. She was apologizing to me. No, I should be the one to apologize. No, Tyra, there's no need to apologize, because it's my fault. Your Howard died and I lost my motivation. There was no hope, and I wanted to give up on everything. But if we give up here, the others who have died so far would have died in vain. Maki, Higa, Tomori, Hatano, Inoue, Yamaguchi, Yorahawa. There's no point for being in despair. I have to muster and keep on holding hope, even if it's hard, so I can't give up here. I've been trying to cut my ties with you all for a few days, and I've realized how desperate I was. In that way, maybe I should be thankful to Monokuma for giving me this chance to switch my way of thinking. Maeda-kun! Thank God, you're finally back to the way of the Maeda-kun I've known! Let's celebrate here. Let's celebrate here. It doesn't matter whether or not Monokuma planned this, but right now, we have to reverse this crisis and regain our trust in each other. After saying that, Only then I was able to understand Kurokawa's meaning when she said that. We have to use this crisis in reverse. This is what... Ach sorry, ich hab vergessen zu lesen. Ich hab mal wieder aus Versehen gedrückt. Okay, Maeda-kun, so can I raise up the pace a little? Wait, I'm still getting used... Whoa! Aww! Wir haben uns vertragen, das ist schön. When the song was over, it was naturally to keep dancing. It was hard to be dragged by Taiwa's pace, but the conflict was resolved and my body moved excitedly. So I felt strangely refreshed, and I wasn't the only one. You and Ami, didn't I dance pretty well? Besides the dance, why did you keep touching in strange places? This pervert! I said it wasn't intentional and I had to dance using my hands. I couldn't help it, okay? Is it over? Did you get tired? No, it's just Kurokawa and me. You were tall and I was small. I thought I was going to die from being dragged around. That's a bit complicated. What, you can dance properly? I'm intrigued. Who did you learn from? Why should I tell you that? I thought I made perfectly clear that I would not get involved with you guys. I admire your stubbornness, but it's unacceptable to take me like the rest of these people and treat me the same way. Although it seems that only one place has a different atmosphere, the atmosphere has changed a lot from before entering the ballroom. As a girl, ich muss kurz mein Kopfhörer einchecken. As the boys and girls dance together, it should be for granted that the news was released. The mood has softened quite a lot. Could it be that Monokuma really did this kind of event hoping that we could be refreshed? Wow, everyone is doing very good. It's great to see women and men dancing. Monokuma, is everyone with more energy now? It seems your faces have more color now, so the teacher is satisfied. Well, it's definitely a good thing that we're noisy as usual again. I still don't know what you're hiding though. What's the purpose of doing this? I don't think you've come to your senses and did this of your goodwill. Seriously, how much can you be stupid? How much can you be suspicious of me still? I said it over and over, the purpose is for you guys to liven up. No more, nothing else, I mean it. If you don't want to be suspicious, you should have been at your usual behavior. But he really hasn't done anything. It's true that I feel better while dancing, so why don't we decide to watch the situation for now? So, can I leave now that I'm done dancing? It's okay, it's okay. You probably didn't think this was the end, right? Eh? What now? There was something here too? What else are you trying to do this time? Ah! You fools! There's no end to this yet. Trying to end the party without even knowing a party dinner. You don't even know the trick for having a party. Stay flexible. What? A party dinner? Come over here. The dining room is this way. I thought Monokuma was planning something big, but it turns out it was going to serve us a dinner. We helplessly followed Monokuma. Oi, fancy! This is... a dinner party at our Hope's Big Academy. It's something to be proud of. After spending time dancing and sweating, it's perfect for a meal, right? I'm actually hungry, but you didn't put poison or something in it, did you? I'm actually nervous because I didn't do much. Itadakimatsu! Thank you for the meal. There's a bar. This is a flat soup? Oh, huh? Ah! This is it. Why is it, Satsuki-chan? Are you okay? This is so delicious that my tongue is about to melt. It's different from the food in the dormitory dinner. You see now? Is it really okay? The cow? You're going to eat it? I can't guess what Monokuma's thinking either, but... didn't I say it before? There's nothing we can do if we disobey. Don't whine like a flake and instead act confidently. Either way, it seems that Monokuma still wants to continue the party, and I'm hungry too. I don't care whether you eat or not, but don't sit next to me, don't even talk. It will make the taste sour. Oh, it was good to thinking. The two started eating without a care. I mean, of course, I'm hungry too. I don't know anymore. I'm hungry too. I don't even know why Monokuma's doing this. There's something delicious in front of you. I'm not supposed to touch it. I'm Haruhiko Kobachikawa. I'm not a man who can't eat. Starting with Hao's movement, we, who had lost to hunger, went to the tables as if we were being led by something. Oh my! Oh my! This is really... It's the greatest taste that I've tried once for years! Oh, I can't stop eating because it's so delicious. The dormitory dining food was delicious, but this is beyond imagination. I'm happy to be alive. Delicious. After sitting at the table and putting food in our mouths, we couldn't control ourselves. In addition to the physical hunger by our dance, tension was relieved in the air, which had been heavier recently, was finally released. Monokuma's clearly plotting something. But no, we didn't pay much attention to it. I was fascinated with the idea of having a good time with my friends. Only Kinjo looked at Monokuma and stopped his hand. Everyone seems to have a little bit more of energy. So Mr. Monokuma is happy. Now then... Oh, ich hab ja vor allem noch mein Licht an, Alter. Gehen wir normalerweise auch nicht aus. Scheiße, voll die Atmosphäre ruiniert. Sorry. Now then, everyone. While you're enjoying the diner happily, excuse me for a second. When you finish the meal, you'll have a little free time. Free time? Yeah, the party is still far away from over. I still have a lot of things to prepare. Take your free time for a while, and if I instruct you for something, please gather to the dance hall where you danced before. What's it being prepared? That is a secret! It's a super surprise and look forward to it. Oh, and the food here doesn't have unlimited refills like the dorm, but it's fine, so you can eat whatever you want. Nom 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 nom! Hey, swallow something at least. You're shedding all of it in the party dress. Did they say free time? Can I go to my dormitory for a minute? I want to save these packs of food. Oh, and I'll change my clothes in the dressing room too, since I'm done dancing. Can I change my usual outfit now? Denied. Huh? What? Denied. Is there a worse word than that? To go to the dormitories or to change your clothes, it's denied, no matter what you think. Go ahead and change them, if you can. Suddenly, the moon surrounding Monokuma changed. We couldn't keep up with the sudden change and we were staring at Monokuma. We have no idea, except for a few. This thing! Surely you didn't! Kindlo, what's wrong? No, maybe it's possible. Kindlo-kun? Mikao? What are you guys doing all of a sudden? Well, why would you? After all, I'll definitely show you. Spend your time freely, and if I call you, make sure to gather in the dance hall. See you later! Don't the Kindle and Macau notice something? It wasn't clear to us, but I felt horribly anxious. What should we do? Should we go after him? No, I don't think so. Everyone, he said it was free time anyway, so I'll eat more here. Yeah, I'll eat some more too. If you don't eat this delicious food now, you're a loser. Is there gonna be a second serving? Something feels awfully wrong here. As Iwanami said, it's a free time for us, so let's follow Kindle and Macau, and for the rest of you, can continue eating more. We barely returned to our previous relationship. I should have known, but we have already fallen into Monokuma's trap. Du kannst bewegen? Geil! Hey, was ist mit euch, ihr Turteltötchen? You can all go! From now on, Satsuki will not spend even seconds to eat all this delicious food. This is so delicious. If anything happens, let me know. Kommen wir hier lang? Xing Shang Shong. Xing Shang Shong. Kindlo, what's going on here? Damn it! I got tricked! You got tricked? Eingesperrt. It's locked. Eh? Locked? For what reason? Somehow Monokuma said he was going to prepare something. Was this his purpose? Monokuma's real purpose was to look us up in the ballroom? You can't do it. That's what he meant by it. What a rotting individual. Wait a minute, what about our clothes? I go to the dressing room for a minute. Ja. Kann ich mich bewegen? Nee. No way! The clothes we had, our belongings, all of it, it's gone! That means we are on our own in the ballroom. Hold on. Where are Koboshikawa and Iwanami? They are staying in the dining room eating food. Kinzo? Kinzo? Wait! Where are you going? What's wrong now? Monokuma said about the food. Not unlimited. There was only plenty. Is what he said. Let's go back to the dining hall quickly! How? Iwanami? What? You guys suddenly you guys were running. What's wrong with Kinzo? This guy! Did you eat it all? Oh, of course! Why would I leave something so delicious? Oh, did you want some? Sorry! This idiot! Cool off! What? Why are you like this all of a sudden? Hey, let go! Kinzo, what are you doing? Maeda, what about Monokuma? That... I called it in a minute and then when I went to see you, you were gone. Ich habe den Satz nicht wirklich verstanden, aber okay. What's with this guy? Can you even take a joke? Unfortunately, it's not a very joking situation right now. What the heck is going on? They're all turning blue in our faces. The ballroom door is locked. We are locked inside the ballroom. What? It's the same thing again? I think we've been caught in Monokuma's trap all along. This is a big deal. What do we do? Oh, ich brauche mal eben kurz die Wasserflasche. Die ist nämlich ideal als Fußstütze, muss ich sagen. Meine volle Wasserflasche mit Leitungswasser. I see. But why did Kinzo do that to me? How long does Monokuma intend to keep us here? I don't really know. Unlike the dormitory's dining room, which had infinite refill, the food here is limited. That is, even if we split everyone's piece little by little, it won't be enough. Because the two of you ate it all like pigs. You're going to be angry, aren't you? But how do you know it won't be the same like in the dormitories? It's the same, and the food is depleting now. I don't know what Monokuma's aiming for, but I don't like it very much, because you've exhausted the food they prepared. Mikao, where are you going? Don't talk to me, I'm going to investigate. I don't have time to be spent blanking like you. Hey, are we really trapped? We can't guarantee that yet. But the door isn't opening. It would be nice if there was an emergency exit somewhere else. The clothes you took off are also gone. For the time being, I have to keep wearing a dress. Ah, this is an uncomfortable thing for more days? Damn, it's no joke then. It seems like we've all eaten all the food. What are we gonna do? I'm so sorry. I'm guilty of dying from hunger. Calm down. We might be able to get out right away. There might be something. But we don't know yet. But now, what do we do? Kinzo and Mikao seem to have gone to investigate. So now, let's investigate. Until Monokuma shows up. There's nothing we can do about the ballroom. Because we don't know anything yet. Oh, mein Ohr jetzt schon wieder, Alter. Yeah, the ballroom seems to be bigger than I expected. Maybe there are clues that weren't in the other rooms, so think positively and let's research. Tyra, why are you laughing? Oh, sorry, I did it unconsciously. We fell into Monokuma's trap again, even in the same ways, but I didn't give up, because I was relieved by Maeda-kun's decision. Really? Thank you. When did I get salt in my eyes? Whatever, let's hurry up and investigate. If we had been up to this morning, we would have given up everything and fell into despair at this point. The party held by Monokuma. For this trap ironically revived our bonds. We haven't given up yet. If I investigate without giving up, I'm sure. Kann ich mich bewegen? Chapter 4, New Generation of Despair Revolution. Hope is not seeking, it's creating. Stimmt, den Einspieler hatten wir noch gar nicht, Alter. 1,5 Stunden Chapter 4 gespielt ohne Einspieler. Halleluja, meine lieben Freunde. Ja, heute wird es lang dauern. Heute wird es richtig lang dauern. Wait a second, look at the refrigerator here. Refrigerator. Come to think of it, there was also one in the dining room. But looks like a normal refrigerator. Doesn't seem to have anything special. I don't mean that. Look at the contents. Eh? There's more food? Yeah, it wasn't that we ate everything a while ago. It's not as much as we ate before, but it's still plenty, so I wouldn't worry about food problems at least. I see, thank God. Would you like to tell Hori and Suzuki soon? Be kinda sorry for them. Okay, I will. Das war alles hier? Ja. Gut, dann gehen wir mal weiter. Hier ist wahrscheinlich nichts. Ah, du bist hier. Hallo? Damn it, it won't open! Nobody said it was locked. You weren't kidding. This is our situation now. Me and Suzuki ate a limited amount of food. Isn't that right? What do I do? I'm sorry, Maeda. What the hell have we done? Or maybe we're done for if we can't get out of here like this. Calm down, we should be able to get out soon. We haven't done a proper investigation yet. Maeda. Yeah, I try. In the sense of paying the cost of this sin as much as I've done wrong. I work harder than everyone in the investigation. That's right. Whereas we couldn't find anything on the 4th floor, we are able to search a new area, so keep an open mind. Maeda, you... Yeah, what is it? No, it's just that you're back to the usual, Maeda. I'm thankful for that. That sounds the same as Tyra. But it's definitely the same in the ballroom, even though it's a desperate situation. It feels lighter compared to the dark feeling before my eyes a few days ago. Hope is not about finding it, but to create. Let's keep those little teachings always in our hearts. Ui. Ah, hier chillst du. I heard it from Tyra, and I've come here just because it was really true. All our clothes are gone. Yeah, we have no choice but to keep wearing our clothes from the dressing room. But if we are trapped in the ballroom, why did they remove our clothes? Maybe, did they put something inside our clothes? Wait a minute. Oh yeah, the electronic student handbook. Right, I always carried it in my pocket. And the reason for taking the clothes might be because of the e-handbooks. Why? Where would you even use the e-handbook here? Will he give our clothes back? That school uniform is one of a kind in the world that I made myself. It's alright, calm down. Da oben ist noch eine Tür, aber da kommen wir nicht hin. Schade Schokolade. Kindlo, you're here. Maeda, what about the others? I told everyone. The entrance to the ballroom is locked. So I'm investigating the ballroom because it's unknown to us. This is pathetic, even though I knew clearly that Monokuma was up to something. I got my eyes open and got beaten in an instant. It was unavoidable. Monokuma would have us play around with their plans somehow by using the school rules. By the way, what's wrong with this room? I don't know, I'm investigating right now, so can you let me alone? Eh? Honestly, it's a bit of a special treatment to say this to you. Maeda goes around with the others, but I can't talk to them anymore. If guys who ate all the food we have left, or girls who attempt to murder people. Kindlo, you still are thinking like that. Up until now I have helped in the trials and tolerated this because it was close to me. The result of such a dull act is, after all, the imprisonment in this ballroom. I have decided. I'm not going to communicate with anyone anymore. I'm going to investigate for myself only. This will include you as well. Why are you suddenly doing this? Leave! At that moment, I remembered what transpired. When the 4th floor was just opened, a few days ago. Das war gestern, Mann! At that time, Kindle was shaking in his heart. I couldn't say anything to Kindle because I was on the verge of going crazy at the time. Yeah, I was able to control my mind because I had Tyra and the others, but Kindle continued to stay. I don't think I'll be able to continue to talk to him right now. Let's leave him for a while. Ching chong chong. Da 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 da. Satsuki, what do we do? I was already in the same situation inside the school, but now I'm in the same situation in the same school as the ballroom. I originally wanted to go outside the school, but now I'll be satisfied if I go outside this place. Was ist Monokuma? Was ist, what Monokuma was aiming after? Oh fuck, meine Tastatur ist leer, merke ich gerade. Oh fuck, das kann nicht sein. Dieses Bonkers. Ich brauche ganz kurz ein Ladekabel, aber ich glaube, das Ladekabel akzeptiert er nicht. Normalerweise nehme ich mein Laptop-Ladekabel, aber... Fuck, was mache ich denn jetzt? Fuck, ich brauche ein Kabel. Moment mal. Oh Gott, ey. Ihr werdet jetzt langsam, weil ich mir jetzt Kabel suche. Wie ist denn hier mit? Das Kabel. Das Kabel ist zwar scheiße, aber es reicht ja, solange es irgendwie lädt. Ja, obwohl das Kabel ist auch scheiße kurz, merke ich gerade. Ja, okay, ich muss einfach hoffen, dass der Akku ausreicht. Das ist das Einzige, was ich tun kann. Deswegen machen wir zackig. Think positively that we can get out soon. We haven't searched this place properly yet. Okay, by the way, Satsuki tried to investigate a corridor hotel-like, but the rest of the rooms are all locked except for the iron gate in the middle. These doors. Looks like there's a lock pad on them. Definitely has a hotel-like atmosphere. It even has a number for each room. In a way, this kinda looks similar too. It feels like a new student dormitory? Dormitory. Private room. No way. Satsuki, the fortune teller, investigator. Actually, I wanna rest now. Oh, even though it's late. I'm so sorry I ate all your food. You need to keep looking. Adios. Rooms that feel like dormitory room like. It can't be, right? Guck mal, bis wir hier bleiben. So. 14 Räume hier. So waren wir am Anfang nur 15. Dann auf dem Boden pennen müssen. No way. What the hell? Waffen. In the room past the iron door in the deepest part of the ballroom was the most shocking one we found in Haupt's Academy so far. Axes, knives, various firearms, specialized in killing people, to murder. Only for murder, all gathered in one place. What in the world are they doing? What? Don't talk to me. Okay, dann nicht. Kurokawa? Alles gut? Kurokawa, what the hell is all this? Kurokawa, what's wrong? The sign. A mark in the form of two overlapping lunar characters. It felt unusual, but before noticing that, I felt like I knew this mark somehow. Kurokawa, do you know what this mark is? The Kisawagi Foundation. It's a mark of the Kisawagi Foundation. The two moons, the overlapping characters symbolize February. Xing Shang Shang means Kisawagi. Combine the two means lunar February. Kisawagi Foundation? What's that? It's not a publicly known company, but to anyone who knows, it's a high-tech industrial company that develops and supports a wide range of home appliances, smart devices, even robotics. There was such a company? I had no idea. However, the name Kisawagi, where have I heard that name? Moment mal ganz kurz. Aus Versehen meine Serie kurz angemacht, sorry. Where have I heard that name before? It's certainly a surprise that a big company in the dark is related to Haupt's Academy. But it's not surprising that the country... Ich hab das Gefühl, dass die Musik wieder sehr laut ist. It's not surprising that the country has collapsed like you, Axis woman. Kurokawa? The Kisawagi Foundation is represented by the next generation with a family lineage. So I definitely remembered. The second generation representative of the Kisawagi Foundation was Kisawagi Hanzo. Kisawagi Hanzo? That's the owner of the graduation album I found in the science lab. I said it was the name I heard from somewhere. It really was. Just a few days ago I saw that name in the album I accidentally discovered. You obviously know Kisawagi Hanzo since the third floor when you heard the name. You were surprised by this, and now in this position, you are seeing the mark of the Kisawagi Foundation. Mikako Kurokawa, I shall ask, do you know something? Say it! What are you hiding? That's... Oh nein, die Arme! Kurokawa, what's wrong? Wo ist eigentlich mein Handy? Ach da. Kurokawa, I understand you, but let's do this later. I mean, Kurokawa's not in good shape. Even that act is suspicious. Whenever you try to tell us something important, you fall down. Are you trying to evade the answer by pretending you have a headache? Mekaru! Whatever. I think I finally caught a hint. I'll take it slowly, Miss Exorcist. Kurokawa, are you okay? Can you stand? I'm okay. Thank you. Kurokawa left me alone and began to look at the mark of the Kisaragi Foundation. It seems from what Mekaru said, she seems to know something, and she looked very lonely. That's my new investigation! After roughly looking around the ballroom, we decided to gather in the dining hall and talk about our own investigations. Everyone, how was the investigation? Well, I don't think I've got any satisfactory results. The entrance was locked tightly. All our clothes were gone. Let's think calmly. Why did Monokuma imprison us in the ballroom? We are in the same state as Hope's Academy, so why do it in another room? Why? Let's think in reverse. Is it because there's a reason why we shouldn't be walking outside? Why can't you go outside? I don't know yet. There may be a reason why this shouldn't be the case. Monokuma's circumstances. Don't you think this is an opportunity? If Maeda's words are true, if you escape from the ballroom at this point, it would take Monokuma by surprise. Yeah, if Monokuma is currently doing something outside we don't know, then that's a decisive clue towards escaping from the school. Yes, but Monokuma trapped us here. In other words, an opportunity to escape from the school. Impressive, Maeda! Leader! The birth of a new ultimate leader! No, don't be so happy. It's only hypothetical in the end. But in order to accomplish this, we have to somehow leave the ballroom. Yeah, how can we break through the iron gate with that entrance? Can I shoot a bazooka or something? Speak something that makes sense, no matter how crazy it is. This is Hope's Peak Academy. You think there's such a thing in here? Hey, not only bazookas, but also pistols, machine guns, and axes too. Satsuki-chan, what do you mean? This code of multiple rooms, and in the back aisle is a private room. There's a door that leads to a place. There are various weapons in that place. Weapons? That room was as if it were asking you to choose what you wanted to use, like an archive of weapon display. And there wasn't any sound coming from outside. I think it's soundproofed? No way, that Monokuma is like giving us a weapon and telling us to do a battle royale? I don't know the purpose behind it. Anyway, if we destroy the door like Iwanami says, we'll be executed for vandalism in the end. So it's not possible. Alright, shucks. Let's not enter in that room ever again. It's dangerous. In the end, it's certain that we still yet to find a clue to get out of the ballroom. It was a suspicious room, but the room had nothing in it. Thanks to this, our senses of purpose had become clear, right? Somehow we gotta leave the ballroom and take Monokuma's expectations by surprise. Yeah! Yes! It's better than wandering outside without any hope like a few days ago. However, this is just a story of possibilities in the end. The reason Monokuma trapped us in here is unknown, and even if I'm right, it won't be easy at all to find clues, but we still believe. There's a small number of a chance that near zero possibility is what will create our hope. In fact, there were more bad news. The idea about the Kisaragi Foundation, Kurokawa was being a suspect, and more Kinjo sat in the school office. But I couldn't take them on purpose. It will only create confusion. For the same reason, I shut my voice for a few days. But it's different this time. At that time, I hid the facts to escape from reality. But this time it's about... sorry, ich habe mir aus Versehen gedrückt. Warum passiert das heute so oft? I'll tell them someday when the time comes. For now, let's just think about escaping with everyone. I was thinking naively. Our opponent is Monokuma. And it was certain that it would not be easy. Ding dong! Why locked, you guys? Well, my hypothesis is very interesting. But can you really get out of the ballroom? Ah, yes, this is the end of your free time. There will be an important announcement, so for now, please come to the dance hall. Monokuma! Finally appeared, you one bastard! A big announcement, what is it? I'm not sure. I'm nervous. But we can't say no. Let's go. What's the catch? We gathered at the dance hall as directed by Monokuma. Immediately after, Monokuma handed 8 keys for us. When the key I received, the name tag room 1 was hung on the key ring. Pooh! Anyone got it, right? Don't ever lose it, because that key is to your losings. You will spend your days here. Lodgings? Ach, lodgings, nicht losings. I'll explain things step by step. Since you guys are so curious about things, the reason I called you to the ballroom, and the reason the door was suddenly locked. And the reason as to what I'm going to do now is because... It's a little bit early, but I want to announce the motive, of course. Not another motive! Sorry. The motive this time is... It's not a video? Ah, there's nothing like that. The motive this time is that you guys stepped into this very ballroom itself. What? What does this mean? There's only one thing I'll tell you guys from now on. This ballroom is locked and it's impossible to leave or get out. That's why the only way is that you have to kill someone. What are you saying? I don't get it. I don't understand this. Oh, is there too much explanation there? Simply put, you guys can't leave the ballroom until a murder happens. That's what I mean. What in the blime? Are you telling us you have to murder in order to get out of here? That's right, it's the same outcome as ever. Of course, if you can pass the class trial safely, you can leave the ballroom and the school in one go. This is less nonsense. Don't worry too much. This time I even prepared an arsenal for a more adequate murder plan. So go ahead and start killing. Oh, but I won't admit suicide. It is absolutely forbidden to kill yourself. Keep in mind that I'll just treat that like a dog's death. Who would listen to what you say? Even if you block us, we can still escape. Eh, can you? Sorry, but it's impossible. Currently, there's only one entrance to the ballroom hall. It's only the main entrance to the dance hall. On top of that, the door is made of the same material as the front of Hop's Peak Academy, have the strength to withstand even a nuclear bomb. There's only one way to open the door to the ballroom, and only rattles down the student handbook. The handbook? What is it? That means you can go out at any time, right? The handbooks were always in our pocket. Ah! The clothes! Clothes? Ah, if your clothes get dirty or whipped, in that case I brought them to your private rooms on the first floor. Aren't I kind? From the beginning, this was the purpose. To put us in the ballroom. To induce murder. No, that's a little strange. Monokuma, surely you remember writing a memo on them. In accordance with the rules, and they promised that they wouldn't do anything during the party. So are you going to say all those were empty words now? Huh? I haven't done anything that violates the memorandum, did I? What are you talking about? You've done a lot of things here. No one said during the party. I recall saying until you guys got lively again. You don't mean... That's what it means! After the dance and eating delicious food, you guys went back to your usual selves. Because you re-clavinated, the memorandum wasn't violated. Don't be ridiculous. Are you trying to make a joke or something? No, but it's true. It is logically perfect. If you don't feel different, try and refute it. No, hold it. I've never been happy at a party. And I've never loved or stayed to chat. Du siehst auch so aus, als wärst du nie happy gewesen, Alter. As you said, I wasn't necessarily upset, but this is an obvious violation. That's because I didn't specifically identify Kindlo. I said you guys as an unspecified majority, regardless of Kindlo-kun's personal intention, because more than half of you were happy. I shouldn't have believed in Monokuma. He was so comfortable. Why did they keep hitting us several times already? Calm down. It's exactly the same as in Hope's Peak. If you get out, it's no different than before. Just keep your mind controlled, and let's devote ourselves to the investigation. Is that right? Are you sure? Well, it's definitely the same, but until now there was enough space and plenty of food. Well, I've still prepared as much food as I could based on how many of you were left. But guess who are the ones who ate a lot? Wie süß sie am Pfeifen ist. It's fine, there's no problem. How, Satsuki? The food is still here. In the refrigerator. If you eat sparingly, we still have a few more days left to eat. Really? Monokuma, we won't give up. There is food, and there is a place to sleep. It's no different from the past. Whether we are in a corner, we will investigate even more thoroughly, and we will definitely get out of here without any more of my friends dying. We will never give up hope. We won't be eaten by despair. Yuki! Maeda-kun. It's surprising to hear that kind of thing coming from Maeda-kun. What's that? Nothing. Well, that's what everyone is aware now. Until someone dies, the party will continue. Oh, I forgot to mention something. Think of the ballroom as a separate space from the school. You guys don't even have an e-handbook, so let's think you're not a student. In other words, you don't need the rules. What do you mean? What else? It's a lawless zone, meaning you can beat up and fight between yourselves, imprison people, and there's no nighttime. Oh, but Rule 5 still counts, so no hitting me or damaging property. Oh man, ich war so ready, dir in die Fresse zu hauen, kleiner Bastard. Okay, was war das gerade? Als hätte ich wirklich ein persönliches Problem mit Monokuma. Also the broadcast that announces the night and mornings will also change. Die changen gefühlt in jedem Chapter, du sagst es so, als wäre es was Besonderes. In these situations, can you guys really say that it will be the same as ever? Lawless zone? He said... Ignore that, as Maeda said. We have to investigate hard and get out. Wait, Kindlo, Mekaru! Monokuma said this situation itself is the motive. I understand that you want to act separately, but now this is a crisis. Wouldn't it be better to cooperate with each other? Because it's a crisis, I can't stay with any of you anymore. What? In this place, without school rules, without order, the only way to escape is murder. The same conditions apply, however. Because of the isolation factor, the urgency increases even more than before. You said there was more food left, so it might last for a few days. However, there will clearly be a killer among us once the food depletes. What? Why are you saying that so casually? I agree with Psycho Cop here, although I don't like it. I wonder, when will you guys face reality already? Kindlo, Mekaru. Fine, that's it. We don't even want to be with guys like that. By the way, Kindlo-kun, didn't he look strange? He was strange? How? Kind of, I guess he was more than upset. He looked troubled about something. A guy like that? No way. He was the same as usual, right? Is that so? Maida, I understand how you feel, but I think it would be better to give up on Kindlo and Mekaru now. They're too stubborn. We can't afford to worry about them. Yeah, in short, if we can escape together, we can get along again, right? Kindlo wouldn't treat us as criminals if that happens. It's not too late for that. But... Oh, ich muss mich gemütlich hinsetzen. Fast auf Windows gekommen. This is an announcement. It is now 10 PM. Nighttime, but you don't need to sleep or stay in your rooms. Now then, have a good night. It's 10 PM? It's already that time? For now, we should go to sleep. Everyone is tired today. If we investigate tomorrow... Sorry? I'm sure we'll discover something. Everyone has their private room key for Monokuma, right? I'll be going to bed. Be careful not to lose your key. He said it's not nighttime anymore, but let's keep protecting the group we used to have. When you sleep at night, be sure to lock the door and not open, okay? What like that? Alter, was eine Besenkammer! This is the private room? Isn't it way too small? Better than a private room. It's just a room for sleeping. Surely staying in a place like this doesn't seem good for your mental health either. For your mental health either. I still felt a lot of anxiety, but I didn't hesitate as much as I used to. Hope is to be made. For everyone around me, I believe it's possible. Let's go to bed for today. I can do my best investigating again tomorrow. Jo, geil. Dass wir dann hier wirklich so unter der Bettdecke liegen. Rarely, this day seems like I'm able to sleep without much difficulty at all. It was a very bad situation, but it was because I thought about leaving the school after investigating with everyone, so I didn't have any other thoughts for tonight. Everyone, did you sleep well? How did I sleep? The bed was definitely more fluffy than the dorm, so it's comfortable to sleep here at least. We're still in the same situation though. It's alright, don't be too discouraged. If you focus on investigation starting today, you will surely be able to find some means to escape. Yeah, at times like this, the more energy you need to have. So let's eat a delicious breakfast and do your own investigation. Wait. Food distribution is important. We can't eat like this. Distribution? That's right, we don't have enough food left now, and we can't leave Kindlo and Makaru out. Do we really need to? They don't even cooperate with us. Will they even support us? If you don't, they will die then. Kukawa's right. It's not good to act with personal feelings without knowing when we can escape. And how should we distribute it? Leave it to me. The ability to analyze the amount of food and distribute it is also a made skill. Wir bräuchten eigentlich nur jemanden, der Geschwister hat. Und ich sag das als Einzelkind. I leave it to you then, Akane. 6 people with the current balance. No, if we distribute it to 8 people... This is the amount we get for 1 person. It's so tiny, I can't even call it a snack. I can't help it. This is roughly the amount calculated for 4 days per 3 meals a day. Who would be full after eating this? I think I'd become even more hungry from just appetite. It would be better not to eat it. Did I get your daily text? I'll eat it. Who says I'm not gonna eat? I will eat it. It's a big deal that food runs out while remaining in the same state. But I was fairly relieved to hear that there was still some food left. Tyra, is this really a good distribution? It seems that the amount I saw yesterday... It's less than the amount we had yesterday. Perhaps Kindle and Makaru ate it. What? Those guys, they secretly had a late night snack? That's it. It's gonna be them. Hey, you shut your tongue. You don't deserve to talk to the others like that. Looking at it, who is to blame for this? That was... well, I have no words. I'm sorry. Those two searched the ballroom all day. And you guys were sleeping. Seriously? But how does Mikako know that? I also was awake, doing my search. So, I ate a little too. I'm sorry. You were eating while investigating, it can't be hard. But if that's true, then it's a big deal. Even if we can last 4 days with this, it will really be scratching it. Seeing the ridiculous size of one, we were devastated and lost on what to else say. What else to say? The silence only lasted for a second. I'll ask, how many meals did Haru and Satsuki eat yesterday? Eh? That was about 1 or 2 meals. Then, could the 2 of them be stripped for 2 meals? That much, the others can share because of what they couldn't eat. Eh? Excuse me? Are you complaining then? It's your own fault. I'm not. But that wasn't the case because we didn't know everything. Isn't that too harsh? I think it's harsh for us, because you behave on what you did without knowing. Wait, are you angry because we were hungry and everything was already digested? I'm saying that, yes, exactly! The Totori sudden suggestion the mood became a little dangerous, it's worrisome. If this continues, a fight might happen. Of course, we got nothing else to say, but I'm just saying, this is too hard on us. Look, you have nothing else to say, but you're still talking. Did you know that making such excuses isn't really reflecting on your own actions? What? Hey, aren't you saying a bit too much? That's enough, everyone stop! Fine, okay, I'll stop. Iwanami. It's true that we did something wrong, and if you can't forgive me for that, then I cut my 2 meals for someone else. Well, it's not like I can't forgive. Huh? I see. If you look at her and you got nothing wrong with being a sinner, then can I have my 2 meals? That's... Wait a minute, will you be okay? No matter how much is left, We can still share it together. They said they would scratch. Let's respect their wishes. We don't have time to be arguing. It's pointless. And I'll scratch one meal too. I ate a little at dawn as well. Cool cover. Well then, about this meal, will Maeda-kun and Otori-kun eat with me? Please do that. You guys eat. We'll be investigating ahead. When Otori, I know how to reflect on myself. Please don't ignore that at heart value. Hope you have a delicious rice. Wie schnell Iwanami auch gelaufen ist. Süß. There was a little awkward mood between us, and we ate only the three of us, with Taiwa and Tsuruya. Ich muss mal ganz kurz schauen. Satsuki würde ich gern Freetime machen tatsächlich heute. Was ist nochmal der Skill, den wir durch sie kriegen? Earn 2 Monocoins each time you follow. Ja, der Skill ist scheiße, ich muss... Ja, egal. There was a little awkward mood between us, and we ate only the three of us, with Taiwa and Tsuruya, because half of the 6 people went out. We ate twice as much as we originally intended. Somehow it seems everything was decided suddenly. And they don't seem to have any complaints. It seems okay, but is it really okay? After our meal, the investigation for escape began. I've decided to do this. Ich habe schon am Anfang des Let's kundgetan, dass es einen Charakter geben wird, bei dem die Freetime-Events anscheinend übersetzt sind. In einem gewissen Chapter. Habe ich gesagt, ne? Dieser Charakter ist Satsuki Iwanami. If I find anything, I'll report it immediately. What do I do? Let's spend time with Satsuki. Yeah? Wanna take a break? I was waiting for that word. Let's play. I spent a day cloaking around with Satsuki. I think my relationship with her has gotten better. Ja. Nee, Moment, das ist es nicht. Equipment, Gift. Also sie mag... Party Firecrackers. Haben wir die? Ja, haben wir. Och man, die Reaktion ist nicht übersetzt, aber sie freut sich. Oh, sie freut sich richtig. Ja, reicht doch. Reicht doch nicht so viel. Oh, wir haben eine Clownsnase bekommen. Yuki, did you like my acrobatics just now? To be honest, I can't say it was good. She did it with simple tools to her round, but they were flying towards me as the audience. They almost got hurt. Was it that bad? It was a complete mess? Aww. No, it was pretty good, except for a few plates that flew off. No, Yuki's fast says, you're a complete acrobatic rookie written on it. Satsuki can do mind reading. Wie viele Freetime Events haben wir eigentlich in dem Chapter? Müsste hier auch irgendwo stehen. Alter, 7! Alter, was? Okay. Krass. I didn't even think about that. Oh, as I expected, I'm still a long way to follow my sisters and brothers. Natsuki, you have brothers? Huh? Family is a circus troupe, so I have 11 older brothers and 9 older sisters. What kind of bloodline is this? How can you even get to have such a big family? I'm the youngest. Maybe it's because my older brothers were born earlier than me. I still can't make up the skill gap. But Satsuki, you are the ultimate clown, right? Aren't you supposed to be good at acrobatics? No. My skills only shine when I do joint performances for my older brothers and sisters. My individual acrobatics is just so disastrous that even Yuki can be better than me. That's an overstatement. Even with the acrobatics you just showed me earlier, it would be difficult to even match. After coming to Habt Academy and training my body and mind, I tried to become a strong person who can surpass my older brothers and sisters. Alright, then I'll support you. Eh? Will you really? Yuki will cheer for me? Are you saying that you will watch all my future exercises and even coach me? What are you talking about? I'm so glad. In fact, Yuki, you look very much like my first brother. And I feel like if Yuki can support Satsuki, she'll be able to do it as well. Is that so? That sounds good. I'm going back to practice right now. Come on, Yuki. We're done for today. I need to investigate too. I know that she's a good kid with a will and a challenging spirit, but her pace is too harsh. As I calmed down, Satsuki was trying to force me to take her, and after saying goodbye, we parted ways. Ja, ihre Freetime ist übersetzt in diesem Chapter. By the way, mit Kindlo können wir ab diesem Chapter keine oder beziehungsweise in diesem Chapter keine Freetime machen. I don't have anything to say to you. Leave. Ja, gleich an. It seems to have really close to the door of his heart to us. Es war auch reiner Zufall, dass ich das rausgefunden habe, dass die Freetimes mit ihr übersetzt waren. Ich weiß nicht, ob alle übersetzt sind, aber das zweite und so hat, also ab dem zweiten hatte ich hier gemacht. Das erste hatte ich in dem früheren Chapter gemacht, beim letzten Playthrough. Ich frage mich, ob andere auch übersetzen in gewissen Occurrences. Also wir hatten ja sogar im letzten, bei Daily Life von Chapter 3 hatten wir sogar Kindlo einmal translated, weil zum Beispiel sie ist gerade nicht translated. Man muss das rausfrimmeln. Man muss das einfach nur rausfrimmeln, wer wann übersetzt ist. Aber ich glaube, es ist tatsächlich so, wenn du es gut anstellst, kannst du eigentlich immer mit irgendwem eine übersetzte Freetime haben. If I find anything, I'll report it immediately. Yeah, I wanna take a break. I was waiting for that word. Let's play. I spent a day looking around. Ja. Hoppla. Ich gebe Ihnen nochmal das Ding, weil das ist ja Ihr Lieblingsteil. Ja, reicht doch. Hallo. Yuki, do you remember the promise you made the other day? The promise? What promise are you talking about? You're going to watch all my exercises and coach me. Didn't Yuki promise? I have a bed in my room. You should have watched my practice somersaults on the mat. When did I make the promise? Yuki, don't be shy. Don't think about going to a girl's room because you're going with the attitude of a tutor who goes to his favorite student's room to teach them. That's not what I mean. Never once said that I'd take care of your coaching, did I? I don't even know acrobatic training. Oh yeah? Then if Yuki knows about acrobatic tuning, you're saying that you'll teach me? This is dangerous. I'm playing at Satsuki's pace. This will never end. I gotta get out of it somehow. I'm not very athletic. I don't have a sense of balance like you. I have no interest in acrobatics. And you're gonna keep asking me even though I'm like this? Yuki, I'm sorry. I didn't know you hated so much. Was it too stupid to notice? I'm really sorry. The fact that a little clown like me is clinging to Yuki, it's so stupid and absurd. Satsuki makes a face that looks like she's about to cry. I didn't mean to do this. She's too jumpy, but it doesn't mean she had bad intent. I have to apologize. Satsuki, I'm sorry. I apologize. Oh, it's fine, Yuki. It's my fault. I'm the bad girl. Ooh. Satsuki? Are you really crying? It was my bad. I'm sorry, so don't cry, okay? I can't really train you, but I can look at your practice. Really? That's right, I swear. What? You're not crying? I got you, Yuki! All that crying was less acting. The tears were eye drops. Oh, there were really people who could be deceived by such things? What? Acting? I was deceived? Acting is an essential skill for a clown. They say that in order to be funny and surprise others, you have to deceive everything from your facial expressions to your behavior and actions. Yuki, you were deceived. Complete defeat. Yuki, you can keep your promise. I don't mind if Yuki doesn't do acrobatics, but watching and cheering for me is welcomed. Good trick, that's right. I forgot this girl's the ultimate clown. It's like playing on Satsuki's palm. Now I have to watch all the exercises all the time? All? I'm screwed. Oh, and don't forget to bring a drink as I get very thirsty after practice. You don't gotta ask me for that. Leaving behind Satsuki was running around with her eyes shining. She hurriedly went elsewhere. Oh mein Gott, das ist irgendwie richtig süß. It's getting late, so let's take a break. Ich glaube, jetzt chillen wir wieder in der Dining Hall. Und ich glaube, so werden auch die nächsten Tage aussehen. Und wir haben 7 Freetime-Events in dem Chapter. Das heißt, ich gehe davon aus, wir haben heute, dann noch einen Tag, dann noch einen Tag, dann noch einen Tag und dann keine Ahnung. Also auf jeden Fall noch 3 Tage nach dem Tag jetzt. Yo, Peak 4-Stunden-Video mal wieder. Come on, guys. Let's eat rice. Shaken from the investigation, we then gathered back for dinner. We felt a sense of weakness that we were not aware of. I couldn't find any clues, and the amount of meals was even less than in the morning. Me and Iwanami were very hungry because we stretched 2 meals. Where's the amount decreased? I think because Kindle and Macau weighed more. I don't really know the distribution. Those bastards really did it. They're only thinking for themselves, is that it? Hat Haru nicht vorhin genau das gleiche gesagt und Teruya hat dann gesagt, ey du Bastard, du hast nichts zu reden. If they don't know, I'll teach them. Let's pick them up. Wait, if you heat things up for no reason, it will make things more harder. I think there's gonna be a night broadcast soon. It's late today, so let's eat this and go to bed. What if we do that? Won't the food disappear again at dawn? We can't help it. We don't need a lot of food if we rest and sleep. On the other hand, if we spend more time awake, the more severe your hunger will be. There's still some left. That's what Maida-kun said. If we eat this, I wonder how long this will last. But you had the rest between me and Iwanami, right? It's a big deal for me. I'm so hungry now. Even if we missed 2 people, it wasn't much after we divided 4 people. And it's your fault in the first place. Teruya, you were the only one who suggested going with that idea. Hey guys, stop it. If you have time to complain, then let's better eat. Don't be mediating with words like these. I felt a little bit of tension between Haruhiko and Teruya. Everyone is under a lot of stress. This needs to be solved. Somehow I have to... I couldn't find anything new today. It's just one day now. Let's look more closely. Every nook and cranny. You get hungry, so everyone stop and sleep. We talk about Kindle and Macau tomorrow. I don't think the nighttime broadcast had come out yet. Let's follow Yuki's words. When Satsuki falls asleep, I can't forget about being hungry. Good night, everyone. Ja, so werden die Tage jetzt halt auch aussehen. Morgens in die Dining Hall kommen, bisschen miteinander blubbern, dann bisschen Freetime. Dann kommen wir abends wieder in die Dining Hall, blubbern wieder ein bisschen, gehen pennen. Und so werden die nächsten Tage aussehen. Ich kann mich auch nicht an viel mehr erinnern in dem Chapter. Also ich weiß, wie das Ende von dem Chapter ist. Ich weiß, dass zum Ende dem Chapter richtig viel abgeht. Es wird richtig actionreich. Da freue ich mich auch drauf. Aber davor ist es ziemlich langweilig. This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. Nighttime has begun. However, you don't have to sleep nor stay in your rooms. So then, good night. It's 10 p.m. Let's sleep so that I don't get too hungry. Ich muss mies aufs Klo. Ich gehe mal eben aufs Klo und hole mir ein neues Wasser und dann sehen wir uns gleich wieder. Everyone is still trying to act clearly, but if we can't get out of here anytime soon, it's likely that dangerous things will happen. I was so hungry, but I tried so hard to only grab the bare minimum as I forced myself to sleep. I'm so hungry. One night's sleep and breakfast after waking up, but the amount of one serving was even lower than yesterday. I'm sorry, we ran out of food during the night again. I reduced the amount further, calculated for 4 days. Didn't burn Mekaru again? It's definitely difficult if it goes on like this. I go talk to them after eating. It's no big deal, but a small bite. It's only been a day, but my hunger gets worse and worse. If we don't do anything about Kindle and Makaru, it will be harder than this already now. Wir sind bei 2 Stunden 18 Minuten, Alter. Das wird heute richtig lang gehen. You have to calculate for 4 days? It's like a confirming it will be here for 4 days. That's right. With that negative mindset, the investigation doesn't completely work. Wouldn't it be better to eat full and escape at once instead of paying attention to the remaining food? Yesterday, if anyone found something, if you said that, you wouldn't get angry. Sorry. And the amount I calculated is the same as the first day in the ballroom. It counts as 4 days from that moment, not 4 days from now on. That's why I think I can prevent the refrigerator from being empty. Am I doing something useless? No, it's very good. No matter how hungry, if there's 0 leftovers, 1, no. Everyone will become different. The amount of food is small, so it takes little time to eat. And I find Kindle and Makaru. But everyone knows the situation by the time before lunch. Oh, Maida-kun, I had too. It isn't difficult to do with 2 people. I'll check on Makaru so you can focus on Kindle-kun. Oh, thanks, Timer. Please do. Maybe investigating. Okay. We have to convince Kindle and Makaru. Let's leave Makaru to Taiwan and find Kindle. Morning. Oh ja, jetzt kommt das Film hier. Oh yeah. Ich weiß sogar, wo er ist. Wir können keine Freetime machen gerade, oder? Die Arsenal ist... It's not going there for any reason. It's a dangerous place. Ja, aber die sagen nichts Wichtiges. Und ich muss heute ein bisschen Hinne machen wegen meinem Akku. Ja, der ist zum Beispiel nicht übersetzt. Guck mal. Der ist nicht übersetzt. Sie so, geh nicht da rein. Ich, Doppelpunkt, gehe hier rein. Ich wollte noch schauen, ob hier jemand ist. Steht sonst noch irgendwer irgendwo? Ich weiß ja, wo Kindlo ist. Oh, ihr beiden. Kling, klang, klang. Ja, ich glaube, das Spiel will von mir jetzt gerade, dass ich Kindlo suche. Ja, okay. Ich finde die Ranami gerade auch nicht. Kindlo, here you are. Kindlo, I have something to say. I already mentioned that I have nothing to talk to you guys anymore. It's an important story, so please listen. We found more food, Kindlo and Macaro. You are both acting apart from us and do not know the amount of food distribution. Can you understand what I'm trying to say? I don't know how you're doing the distribution, but are you saying Klee and I are eating too much? We're distributing the food so it can be eaten for over the next 4 days. Akana hat gerade literally gesagt, dass es nicht für die nächsten 4 Tage ist, sondern für die 4 Tage von dem Moment, wo wir angefangen haben, das Essen aufzuteilen. Hör doch zu. But since you guys aren't with us, the distribution is getting smaller and smaller. As it stands, it will soon run out of food. I know that Kindle and Macau are working hard for the investigation, but we want to do our best to investigate too, as much as possible. Shameless. It's because of you guys that I ended up running out of food like this. That's... But Taro and Satsuki weren't intentional. Now I think it's more important to join forces than fighting each other. Cool down, Maeda. If it's a food problem, don't worry. They only eat 1 meal a day right now. Eh? Are you okay eating like that? I don't care because you guys are solving the amount of food for about 3 meals at once. And I'm also concerned about food, so I'm controlling my own amount. I don't know how Wei Mikao was doing hers, but at least you won't run out of food because of me. Now leave. You're controlling the amount? That's why the food is disappearing quickly. Are we done? You can leave me. It's more convenient to do investigations alone. Kindlo, why the hell are you doing this? With everyone completely cutting off, ending your communication with me, being in the ballroom is very dangerous. Can't you work with everyone just in this case? You guys don't know anything. You don't know anything about how I feel. Kindlo, who I had been talking with the full day, looked somewhat emaciated, and it seems like he was hurting somewhere deep in his heart. It's like he could only see painful emotions. But there was nothing I can say to Kindlo. What changes have come to Kindlo since Yuahawa's execution? As he said, I don't know anything. Night. Oh, schon Night? Ah, das ist dann wahrscheinlich der Tag, an dem wir nur ein Freetime-Event haben. Ich würde nochmal Satsuki suchen dann. Du bist nicht translated, ne? Nö, bist du nicht. Du hast vorhin auch nicht translated. Nein, auf keinen Fall, Alter. Voll, neu machen, Klammer. If I find anything, I'll report it immediately. Ja. Ich weiß aber nicht, was sie mag. Ich weiß nicht, was sie macht. Hallo, warum hat sich mein Fenster geschlossen? Ich lese das nicht, ich habe es halt schon schon 2-mal gelesen. Also, sie mag darüber hinaus den Hula-Hoop-Reifen. Oder beziehungsweise einfach nur Hula-Hoop. Kann mal 2-mal, okay. What the fuck? Oh, Yuki, look at this! The results of my training! Triple back clumping! I'm really watching her practice. I never even imagined this. And even if I was deceived, it's a promise I made as a man, so I better keep it. Bist du Mondo Owada oder was ist mit dir los? But still, wearing a dress and performing acrobatics. Good job. But isn't it scary to do it on the floor? I'm okay, because when Yuki is watching me, it makes me feel refreshed. That's right, Yuki is so kind that you really came to see Satsuki's performance. After you told me to look at you. Well, it's probably good luck, so I promise. If I keep leaving Satsuki alone, you'll get anxious. Wow, such a kind, outgoing and broad personality. It resembles my oldest brother. He looks a little bit like hot water, and you really resembled my brother for the first time. Is that a compliment or a curse? Of course it's a compliment. The person I cherish and love the most is my eldest brother. Satsuki is the closest to your last brother. You said the same last time, but it seems that you only talk about your last brother. Ach, das haben wir jetzt gesagt. Ja, geil, Alter. Da stand Satsuki Iwanami. Woher soll ich wissen, dass wir das gesagt haben? Yeah. It's because only my eldest brother took care of me since long ago. My brother taught me acrobatics, and it's the person I've been since I was little. Eh? What about your parents and your other siblings? That's it. My brothers and sisters are like rivals to each other. They growl at me out to each other like dogs and cats. Because our circus is paid depending on the individual that elicits a reaction from the audience. So the better you are than my brothers, the greater your payoffs. It can't be, even in the brotherhood. But that's so bleak. We should get along. It's impossible. My parents are also super strict, so they like their children based on the best skills. Didn't I mention last time? I'm the worst among my brothers, so I get as much attention as particles floating in the universe, I guess. It's fine, 0.0 equals 0. Because I have that skill level, my parents don't care as much as I try. Either apathy or neglect, also known as child abandonment, they gave up. Wait, that's too severe. If you have such a strict paternity, as the youngest, you at least deserve to be called cute. It's fine, it's fine. My eldest brother raised me and feed me, so I'm satisfied with that. I'm fine. I'm the least skilled, so it's better because my other brothers don't care, or are watching out for my other brothers. My oldest brother's the best among the others in terms of skills, so the other brothers give him a lot of attention. Well, I can't see him right now, but here I'm comfortable with Yuki, who resembles my older brother the most. I thought he was a fourth-dimensional person that draws people at her own pace every day. But to be in a situation like this, she still spoke like it's someone else's business. Is that normal? Tatsuki was smiling naturally, said goodbye and went to her room. It's getting late, so let's take a break, yeah? Oh, outside's dinner! I think I'm getting used to it now. Ah, was war das denn jetzt für eine Stimme? Sorry. No, never get used to it. What is a meal to eat in 20 seconds? However, the taste is very good, so I'm glad of the misfortune. Maida, Taiwa, Kindle at Makaru. How did it go? Oh, that's right. You said you were talking about the food problem, right? Yeah, we talked about it at first, but... Kindle, he said he was only eating one meal per day. The amount is not different from the one we were eating. But he said that it's because we eat 3 meals at once. Sorry. The amount is being adjusted, so don't you think we will run out of food because of us? Oh Gott, ich muss mal kurz was trinken. Ich hab zu viel, ich muss kotzen. Und ich muss den Scheißdeckel erstmal abreißen, Alter. Adjust the amount? What the? But why is there not enough food? It doesn't make sense. In the end, I only had vague answers and didn't want to explain how he does it. Sorry. That guy, he seems to be getting weird these days, right? Although it was originally strange. It's like dealing with us. It's making him more nervous. Tyra, how was Makaru? Yeah, sorry, I didn't get a proper answer either, but I was only insulting by asking if I looked like a pig that couldn't eat enough food. Are you saying neither of them eat much after all? What kind of crappy excuses are they talking about? The refrigerator here is proof that the food is dropping and everyone can see that. Be quiet. Tyra, you did your best. Sorry, ich musste kurz atmen. If you look at the amount of food, those two, whether they tell the truth, or whether they sell falsehoods. Yeah, if you think about the amount of food, I can't think that the two of them are eating by adjusting the amount. It's clear they must be lying. In the first place, they wouldn't even bother to tell us right away, right? Looking into those magnetic flux is dealing with us as criminals. Macaro was indifferent since the very beginning. That's pretty much true. Is it the work of an individual play? Nothing will be different if we keep talking about this. We have to get out of here as soon as possible. I mean, I'm so hungry that I can't even investigate to make sense anymore. It's now that I've seen the clue. It's been 2 days already. The ballroom is relatively smaller than the school investigation so far. But we couldn't find anything. Apart from us, Kindler and Macau couldn't find anything too, right? Can we really get out? Yeah, you can, even right now. If you can! In the ballroom, of course! You can also leave Habt Academy! Monokuma! Hiya! It's been quite a while, hasn't it? Why don't you go away? I'm not happy, hungry and annoyed that the investigation isn't making any progress. Why did you come out? Well, I've prepared an arsenal so that you can do a spectacular murder, but everyone didn't think about killing one bit and only did the investigation in vain. No matter what the intention is, you really are trying to make us murder. Think about it. You guys aren't too stupid to think, right? If you just kill, you can get out. From the ballroom and school in no time, and the hunger will fly away like an airplane. You're noisy. If you're here to say that, go away now. No, this is for personal purposes. Actually, I had something to tell you guys, that's why I showed up. It seems you guys are trying to investigate to find a way to escape without killing, even though it's a wasteful effort. I'm going to try and give you a line of hope by looking at your efforts. What? It's simple. Actually, a treasure hunt. There's a treasure hidden somewhere in the ballroom. I'll reward anyone looking for it. Clear as water, right? What else are you plotting? Well, this is not a clue to escape, but wouldn't it be better to have something to find rather than just looking through the air with nothing in it like now? No way there's nothing. There must be a clue somewhere. What kind of treasure is it? What's the price? That's a secret, but it's clearly hidden somewhere. The person who's looking for it will get to know when they found it by me. You don't need to know what it is or how it looks. And the prize is something you guys have lost. What? Make sure you know this. The treasure has been hidden somewhere, so if you look for it real hard, someone might find it. A treasure? Is it a wallet? Is it something we've lost? What have we lost? Don't become nervous. Mikako-chan? We can't sell ourselves to this. We can't afford it. That's definitely correct. Monokuma with their own words said it. This is not a clue to escape. Is there any reason to find something like that? I don't think so. It's clear and obvious that they're trying to confuse us, don't worry. Let's do what we originally did, guys. Yeah, I think it would be good. Everyone will get hungry, so let's go to bed for today, before it gets worse. I said this, but as Monokuma said, something we've lost. I'm worried about it. I don't know, but a few days ago, I had a conversation with Macau in the 4th floor corridor. No, but it must be an overreaction. Even so, I can't afford to care about it now. If you don't escape from the school someday. Ding dong. This is a school announcement. It's now 10 PM. Nighttime has begun. However, you don't have to sleep nor stay in your rooms. So then, good night. Let's go to sleep. Forget about treasures or prizes. This is definitely Monokuma's trap. Yeah, Mama. I became so hungry that I seldom fall asleep. But I closed my eyes and forced myself to sleep. Because of Monokuma, various ideas have crossed my mind. I was barely able to sleep. Hungry. Hey, are you feeling okay? It's because of the mood. Don't you think the food has decreased even more? It's not because of the mood. It has decreased even more than yesterday. But there's really little left now. Distribution to a minimum is no longer possible. Can't let Macaro's magnetic fluxes. Are they really planning to take away our food? Hey, Kindle and Macaro. And they really eat food without discrimination? And who else is there besides them? However, well, no matter how bad it gets. Kindle is, well, he's been weird these days, and Macaro has been originally like that, right? Who ate it? Doesn't matter. The only thing for sure is that there's little food left. We need to spur the investigation. But no matter where I look, nothing comes out. I'm starting to feel it's really over now. Yesterday, Monokuma mentioned they hid a treasure. Why don't we look for that? But it's obviously a trap, so we decided to ignore that last night, right? We don't know. I might tell you something really important with a double fake tip. Whatever the content, and Monokuma gave us something. It was never a lie. But do we have the time to go to look for something like that? If we don't get out of here somehow... Let's move on. There isn't much time left. Move while you still can. Opinions diverged for a while, but eventually there were no results from the investigation. So I decided to look for something that looked like a treasure. The question is, can our stamina survive? Morning. Wo ist die Musik hin? Wo ist die Musik hin, hä? Okay, heute ohne Musik. If I find anything, I'll report it immediately. Spend time with her. I was waiting for that, yay! Ich würde ihr noch mein Hula-Hoop-Ding geben. Ich glaube aber, das ist das letzte Freetime-Event, das wir mit ihr machen können. Und dann weiß ich auch nicht, mit wem ich dann noch Freetime machen soll. Ich meine... Ja, mal schauen, mal schauen. Oh! Ich weiß nicht, womit ich das verdiene, aber egal. Yuki, today's the day! It's that day! That day? What day? What's the matter, Yuki? It's time to see my practice in full course. That's the day. That's why Yuki will come to my room soon. Because there's no running away. I'm probably faster than Yuki. Quickness is the basic skill of a clown. I'll just be going to board shop practice, so it'll be fine to go together. Wow. Now then, ladies. Oh wait, there's none. Gentlemen. From now on, Satsuki's one-man-show circus performance will start. Hat sie plötzlich 4 Arme bekommen oder was? What the fuck, seid ihr am Ficken oder was sind das für Geräusche? It's polite to applaud it this time, right? Of course, I'm half clearing and half worried. Worried that plates might flavor my cheeks like last time. First, I'll show you the art of turning the hoop around your arm while riding a ball. Don't mind where these tools came from. Oh, Satsuki is doing well, safety-wise. Did she practice while I was not here? Still, if she goes like this, she will surely fall easily. Ow! She fell. Ouch, it hurts. Are you okay, Satsuki? Where did you get hurt? Yuki, were you worried? It's pretty cute. When I practice, this often happens. So it doesn't hurt so much and I'm used to it. For reals though, Yuki is like my brother. If I made a mistake like this, he comes in a hurry and worry about me to heal my wounds. Should I call you sister? It's not like that. Yuki, you're a boy who wants to do something funny. No matter how much you resemble my brother, you don't need to do that, okay? Sorry, why am I getting scolded? Oh, so I made another mistake. I came to Habt Academy as the ultimate clown. Don't you think this is really bad? No, Satsuki, you were amazing earlier. Of course, it would have been better if there were no mistakes. No, Yuki, I am the ultimate clown because of my lack of skills. It's like a rare card that doesn't have much use, but only flashes at this high cost. Originally, I shouldn't have come using this title, but my parents and brother sent me to Habt Academy. When I had no skills, it would have become a problem if I continued to be in the troupe. So I was sent to go to school. It's something that even Satsuki, who can't study, could understand. Satsuki, is it really okay to say something like that so openly? Yes, it's alright. Everyone kicked me out, but only my older brother was against going to school. Because Satsuki was his family, so he said I should remain in the troupe. But in the end, I said I was okay to go. To be honest, I couldn't help it. I thought that if I went to school, I would learn more and become a great person someday. It's nice to have Yuki here. If I look at Yuki's face, it resembles my brother. I can see my brother's teaching come to my mind. Satsuki's teachings are engraved deep on her bones to always live bright and courageous. So even if Satsuki spoke about such a sad family history, she wasn't sad at all. I thought it was lucky that she had to carry an older brother. If her older brother was not there, she would not have been such a bright and clumpy girl. So Yuki, please be my older brother who's not here now. Oh, of course, you don't have to act like my brother. You can just cheer for me by my side. Can I even take his place? I guarantee it. The kindness king Yuki Maeda. Just because you watch my practice and support me makes me feel better like my older brother is by my side. That is because Yuki is someone I can rely on, just like my older bro Kaisuke. Although I was living with a cold family, I always wished that I would be as bright as her now, watching Satsuki live brightly under the care of a loving brother. Being with an overly bright company is too much, but it's probably better than a bad one. I felt a deep bond with Satsuki that could not reach any more than this. I felt like we're really close companions now. If you don't mind, can I call you my brother Kaisuke Maeda the fireman? Let's just leave it at Yuki. Satsuki responded with a smile, so naturally as I left her room for today. You have completed her free time events. Oh yeah. Wir haben einen neuen Skill. Sie ist einfach verschwunden gerade. Lol. Okay, mit wem mache ich jetzt free time? Du bist translated? Warum bist du translated? Nein, sag mir nicht, ich hätte hier auch... Oh nein, das würde mir jetzt mein Herz brechen. Oh fuck, ich habe die Runterhose bekommen. Das magst du doch bestimmt, oder? Nö, nichts ist translated. Dann starte ich das Spiel mal eben ganz kurz neu, weil ich will keine Freetime verschwenden. Ja, obwohl. Wir haben wenigstens die Unterhose bekommen, ist egal. Es ist eigentlich komplett egal, weil ich glaube, wir werden mit keinem mehr die Freetime-Events vollkriegen. This is a school announcement. This is night time. Hey, yo, you don't have to stay in your rooms or to sleep. Yo, good night. No progress is made today. After a very small amount of dinner without nutrition at all, I returned to my room and went to bed to preserve my physical strength. It's already the third day. Food is almost running out. What should I do? I can't. I'm too hungry and have no strength to stand anymore. Sleeping seems to be the only thing beneficial, both physically and mentally. By the way, sorry an Teilwort, dass ich sie gerade nicht gelesen habe. Ja, gut, ne? Time goes by meaninglessly thinking that I have to do anything somehow. Wir sind fast bei 3 Stunden, also ich glaube 3 Stunden 30 Minuten brauchen wir heute. Ich habe mich verschluckt, Hilfe. Time goes by meaninglessly thinking that I have to do anything somehow. I fell asleep with the thought that I could leave tomorrow, holding back my hunger up on this day. Ich bin so müde vor allem, Alter, ich muss schlafen. It wasn't clear at the time that there was something already growing since a few days ago. Dein Boner für Tyra oder was? Tyra, is there food left? I'm going to die of hunger. Eating doesn't improve anything. The amount will just get smaller. Well, I'm so hungry that I can't sleep at all. Still, I would feel better to have something in my mouth to eat, rather than eating everything. Tyra, it's taking along. Missing. What's missing? There's no food. The refrigerator's empty. Huh? That's a lie, right? Come and see it yourself. This is a lie. This is not happening. It's true. Not even crumbs or leftovers. What? What's going on? Why is this? Ah, mein Knie. Oh Mann. Alles tut weh, Alter. Dieser unergonomische Dreckstuhl gemacht. Oh, ich hasse diesen Stuhl. So. Why did they do this? We're the only ones in here. Kindlo and Mikaru. How many days have we been doing this? The time has come for an all-out attack against us. And even the rules are null for this. In that case, if we use violence. Are you going to fight those two? Stop doing that. It's not the same as them breeding cows or fixing stables. And it was unavoidable that food was already going out. We're going to lose more effort. But you can't leave these guys who have eaten all the food. That's proof you can see right here. Proof that they ignore us. Well, seeing us as criminals. Koboshikawa. You mean like you? What? What does that mean? How, Hiko Koboshikawa? You can't be hungry. Because at dawn, you ate it. What? What did you take last now? What? You did eat at dawn? I have no idea what you're talking about. The speed at which the food disappears. It was much faster than the other two. And all morning yesterday, I was hiding in front of the dining room. And I figured out the cause. Kindle and Makaru didn't even approach the dining room. Not once since yesterday. That means that... You mean Haru ate the food in secret on the dining room? Haruhiko! You... What are you talking about? There's no way I could eat all that food! Bad, Kabasing, I'm so disappointed. Wow, really? How can you do that as a human being? Get out and die already, that's ridiculous. It's so much that I can't say anything else. Satsuki has nothing else to say. What? Where's Iwanami? He wasn't alone. Haruhiko Koboshikawa and Satsuki Iwanami. The two of them walked the refrigerator together. Satsuki-san? Ich kann nicht pfeifen, sorry. I only saw yesterday, but maybe it was the first offender. The food disappeared early at dawn. Hey, Mikako Kurokawa, you're being vague. You don't know if it was really a man or not. Tell the truth, you bastard! Up until now, you filled your stomach by pretending to be hungry in front of us? Huh? Oh no, wait, Kurokawa's the culprit. She did this while trying to cover up with Iwanami and me, so she's the culprit. Don't be stupid. Something was weird when you think about it. If you're hungry, the only one who couldn't stand it anymore can't be anyone else but you. Trying to make a fight with Kindle and Mikaru with the purpose of driving away your crime. That's far-fetched. You guys are gonna believe Kurokawa's words without proof and blame us? Koshikawa, I'm sorry, but we have no choice but to believe what Kurokawa says. Because you just confessed that you were the culprit. What? If you are really unrelated, you would say blame me, but you wouldn't say blame Iwanami and me. You might claim that Iwanami ate alone, but you only were refuting Kurokawa's words. And unconsciously treating you and Iwanami the same way. That means I ate the food with Iwanami. That fact, isn't it? Because it's stuck in your mind? If we infer with these facts. Wow, wie heftig. I don't know what you're talking about. Because of me and Satsuki. Well, yeah. Because we're actually friendly. I just want to defend you without knowing, okay? Kabasing, let's stop now. It doesn't make sense to fight each other anymore. Let's stop. That means... Everyone, I'm really guilty of dying. That's right. Kabasing and I are the culprits. Hey now! You really are! Since when? When did you start eating secretly at dawn? Well, of course, since yesterday. I'm sorry, from the second day. I was so hungry I couldn't stand it. And Kabasing blasted me like the wind. I was led by Kabasing. Ah, hey, Satsuki, if you blow things up like that. Almost as soon as we were here, they started to sneak at dawn at the same time, right? You two can't complain anymore, right? Stop, Tsuruya. Huh? Why? Satsuki, how, Hiko? I just wanted to know. Don't force yourself into a fight anymore. If you're really sorry, do your investigation harder. Kurokawa? Why? Why are you going so easy on them? Of all the things I really thought, Kindle and Mikaru were the ones who did this to us. Because of these guys, now we're starving! And we'll die soon! We just have to get out before you die. If we don't have anything else to eat for the day, then you can escape within today. Let's believe that and investigate. There must be a way. Yeah, as Maeda-kun said, I'm still hungry. But if we fight more, we won't be able to get out. Koshikawa-kun and Satsuki-san. Of course, even though it was a little painful, they couldn't stand hunger. I understand well enough. Maeda, Taira. Mikako sister, Akane sis. Come on, even if you're the culprit, you didn't actually commit a murder, right? Let's begin investigating. We have to get out of here. What is this? I can't accept this! Teruya. This must be a temporary feeling. There's no food anymore, so there won't be time for meals anymore. But this much. I don't know how much further we can investigate. When the nighttime broadcast rings, let's gather together again. Let's hope we find something today. Alright, mit wem mache ich dann heute Free Time? Eventually all the food was gone, by two selfishness reasons. And if we punish them here, according to Otori's idea, the mood would only get worse and nothing will get better. However, the situation is really serious. If we don't find something within today... Ja. Dann... Oh, die Musik. Du bist nicht translated. Ja, ich kann mit dir nichts mehr machen. Ich kann mit dir nichts mehr machen. Macht keinen Sinn, mit dir Free Time zu machen. Mit dir auch nicht, ne? Yuki, I'm nervous because we're locked up in the Ballroom, but I'm relieved and Yuki is with me. Ja, aber gibt sie mir nochmal ein anderes Item, wenn ich ihr nochmal etwas gebe, was sie mag? Are you tired too? Don't overdo it. Take a break together. Hä? Warum schreibst du mir? Was kann ich dir Gutes tun? Okay, Teddybär. Sie mag auch den Teddybär. All collection items from Satsuki Iwanami has been obtained. You became a friend of hearts of Satsuki Iwanami. Ja, komm, du kriegst ein Gift, du kriegst einen Teddybär. Komm, du verdienst... Sie verdient ihn auch einfach. Komm, scheiß drauf, Alter. Ist mir egal, dass ich keinen Benefit davon habe. Ich gebe ihr ein Gift, weil ich sie so sehr mag. Guck mal, ich habe alle Geschenke von Satsuki, Alter. Wir haben Satsuki einfach durchgespielt. Schreibt bitte, wenn ihr den Teddybären seht. Ja, wo ist der? Wo ist der Teddybär? Ach, hier. Den 4-mal, Alter. Leider sind die Reactions nicht translated. It's getting late, so let's take a break. Das ist das letzte Freetime-Event heute, ne? Ich hab die Musik mal da ein bisschen leiser. Ja. Das Ding ist, egal mit wem ich jetzt noch Freetime mache, ich habe mit keinem Freetime Doch, ich habe mit Mekao Freetime angefangen. Können wir mit Mekao Freetime machen? Weil dann würde ich mit Mekao Freetime machen. Bei Mekao haben wir wenigstens angefangen. Also bei Mekao habe ich das Gefühl, wir könnten eventuell ihre Freetime noch durchkriegen in dem Spiel. Bei den Leuten, mit denen ich noch kein Freetime-Event at all hatte, bin ich mir nicht so sicher. Es ist ja eh das letzte Freetime-Event, ich glaube mit keinem Freetime fertig machen kann. Macau hier. Ihr beiden. Lol. Sagst du irgendwas oder rastest du nur wieder aus? Ja, ich lass dich ja in Ruhe. Nee, aber Macau wird Macau Bock auf mich haben? Also könnte ich theoretisch? Nee, tatsächlich, gebe ich's auf mit Macau. Und ich gebe Taiwa stattdessen das, was sie am meisten mag. Ihr habe ich ihr Favorite Gift nie gegeben, oder? Was für Badekleidung sieht süß aus? Was schreiben meine dummen Freunde mir bitte schön? So. Oh, du kriegst ja richtig geile Klamotten von der. Leaves of the World. World Trees Leaf. Will ich haben. Will ich auf jeden Fall haben. Gebe ich hier. World Trees Leaf. Gebe ich hier. Habe ich bestimmt. Ich habe doch eh alles. Wahrscheinlich nicht. Ich habe anscheinend nicht alle Items. Ah, scheiße. Ja, dann... Verschwendete Freetime, aber ist egal, weil wir werden eh keinen Benefit... Oho! Schaut mal an. Ich muss mich wirklich dringend rasieren, Alter. Ich habe so einen fetten Bart bekommen. We are now here, close to the hour when nighttime is nearing. We gathered in the dining hall. At first it was often time for dinner, but there wasn't even a grain of rice left, so we were just sitting at the table staring. Sorry, ich habe das letzte Wort nicht mehr lesen können. And no one spoke a word. Of course, I had nothing to say either. I couldn't get a clue to escape from this place when the new food ran out. I couldn't find where the treasure was. The one that was hidden by Monokuma. Everyone, both physically and mentally, are pretty exhausted. Everyone, listen. Even though we couldn't find anything today, tomorrow will definitely... What? What's tomorrow? Do you think you can discover what you haven't found today or any of the past days? Oh, Torikon, what are you saying? What? Am I being childish? Isn't it time for you to face the reality? Now we're done! It's impossible to get out unless someone kills you! What? Are you saying you want someone to die now? No, of course I didn't. I don't mean that. Besides, I don't think anyone among us is going to kill. But that's why this is the end of it. If no one dies, eventually we will all die. Stop looking around. Like we're gonna starve to death here. We will get out soon. Oh yeah? Go ahead and escape then. This is all your fault in the first place. Haruhiko Komashikawa. It's all because of you. Hey, that's... Stop. If this goes on, you'll be engulfed by despair. Yeah, no matter how much hopeless it looks, we can't give up. It's important not to give up. Then what shall we do? Maeda and Kurokawa, you two tell me! What kind of strategy is there? What kind of way is there? That's... Ha! Look at this! We're done for now! There's no escape! We're all gonna die together here! You, Teruya! I'm the one who's trying to think positive here, but why can't you be more pessimistic about everything? You don't want to do it, right? You're very bad at it. Mikaru! I was waiting for you guys to get together. I'd like to hear an explanation of what happened. What happened? What do you mean? I mean food. F-O-O-D. You idiots. What the hell did you do to the food to just vanish? A minute ago I heard you guys were sharing and eating? Oh, Hiko, Satsuki, they ate it secretly at dawn. This is amazing, because it doesn't make sense. Do you have a brain? Wait, of course me and Iwanami are at fault, but that goes for you too, Mekao. Can't you ate whatever you like, so the amount was just getting smaller and smaller. Huh? Are you seriously that mistaken or something? Cobb and I haven't eaten 3 meals in these days. Don't you know? What? Mekao, is that true? Are you okay? Eating like that? No, that's a lie. You were true. She ate little by little. At dawn from the second day onwards. Food started to disappear since the first day. That's right. Besides, how do you know if Kinjo ate or not? Because that's it. You can tell by taking a closer look at his face. More importantly, is that right? Food was already disappearing from the very beginning. Then what the hell is this food? Dad? Is this food? It's still there? This is what I found in an open dorm room by chance while walking through the hallway. It was hidden under a bed. I thought it was your emergency food. Looking at your reaction, it doesn't seem like it. If that's the case, oh yes. That's the only thing. What? What are you trying to say? The owner of the open room were entered by chance. I mean the person who used the dormitory where the food was hidden. They were eating alone, hiding the food without your knowledge. Eh? Yes, for example, the room where this food was hidden. Was it room 14? Room 14? Wouldn't it be better to keep the door locked straight? To the idiot who's shaking over there. Oh, Teruya! Aber richtig ausrasten auf Haruhiko, Alter. Oh, Torikon? Wait a minute, this is a mistake. You bastard! So then you treated me like a guilty party. You were the same guy, huh? Wait and listen, this is when I didn't know what was happening on the first day. I prepared some food in advance. The food didn't disappear at that time. Every day, it gradually disappeared. Your words are contradictory. No, that's not it. I wanted to take little by little and then share it together. Don't lie, you bastard! Are you in a hurry to make excuses because you've been driving in front of my fault without concern, Temuya? Oh, die rasten jetzt richtig aus, Alter. Stop it, you guys. Mekaro, you're going through people's rooms at your own will. What? It's the fault of the person who left the door open. Don't turn away, Temuya. Now you and I are on the same ground. You better give it up and I'm going to investigate as much as I've done wrong. So you too. Don't say it's not your fault. You don't deserve to say that. You're noisy. You all are annoying me. Whether I'm eating or not, it's impossible to get out of here anyway. Until a murder happens in this place. This kid. Boah, chill, Junge. Ah, Koshikawa-kun. It's fine. Violence is not prohibited in the ballroom. This little bastard needs to be hit, so he can wake up already. Yo, did you hit me just now? Did you hit me? You too, knock it off. Let go. Tsuya, you little bastard. Koshikawa, calm down. This is a drag. I thought it would be like this someday. You're the one who inspired them. On purpose. Are you doing that? Well, if I am, then unfortunately the chunky guy is right. I've been searching the ballroom for days now. We don't have any clues here. Getting out of here by any means other than murder. It's impossible. Then, what are we supposed to do? In the worst mood possible, in front of the worst reality, we couldn't say any more words to anyone. We went back to each other's rooms. We have lost our purpose now. Macau declared that it was impossible to escape from here. What can we do without any food left? Oh, I wonder what time is it now. When I woke up without knowing if it was night or day, I felt a different taste than usual and immediately felt a tremendous pain in my abdomen. Okay, I'm hungry. No, whether my stomach hurts. Right, eventually the food ran out. I didn't get to eat anything yesterday. And of course Shikawa and the Tori still fighting. I hope thinking that we could escape. The situation was turning to the worst possible. Ich check das übrigens nicht. Und bevor mir jetzt irgendwer sagt, ja, vielleicht ändert sich das ja später noch, das wird sich nicht ändern. Ab diesem Punkt jetzt wird einfach gesagt, jo, das Essen existiert nicht. Das Essen, das Mekabu vorhin in den Dining Hall gebracht hat, existiert laut dem Spiel einfach nicht. Das Spiel ignoriert das. Ich weiß nicht warum, ich glaube, das ist ein Plothole. Let's check on the others. Morning. Sind aber immer noch genauso schnell wie normalerweise. Oh, you surprised me, Maeda-kun. Taiwa, what's wrong? Maeda-kun, I'm in a bind. Except for me and Mikako-chan, the rest of you guys aren't working together anymore. What do you mean they aren't working together? Yesterday, Haru-kun and Shibuya-kun fought. They both said they didn't want to see each other and they're acting alone. Atsuki-chan is walking alone for some reason too. What? They shouldn't. I had some expectations, but the bonds, which was still there, began to collapse. Is it possible that Monokuma calculated this as well, other than simply killing? Maeda-kun, what should I do? Mikako-chan tells me to just leave them alone. There's nothing we can do. So now let's continue investigating ourselves. Investigate? Was there anything left to investigate? I couldn't find any more clues. Sorry, I can't sound weak, can I? I'll go investigate somewhere. Ich muss mal dem Mädchen antworten, das mir jetzt gerade eben geschrieben hat. It can be seen that Taiwa's mind is full of doubts, and the same goes for me. I need to talk to the other guys. Maeda-kun, did you find anything? No, unfortunately. This is a big ordeal. I'm so hungry that I have no power. It's funny, about this ballroom, there's really nothing. You don't want Butler for an e-handbook. I wanted to tell Taiwa not to give up, but the situation was so desperate that I couldn't say anything to her. By the way, Teruya zu lesen hat meine Stimme so gefickt, merke ich gerade. Maeda. Cool, Kawa, I heard from Taiwa. Everyone is... Ach, sorry, ich habe das letzte Wort leider nicht gelesen. I can't help you. If we do this now, maybe today or tomorrow, my limit. But it's true that the investigation has not made any progress. What should we do? This room. A room without anything. There must be something here. This room? It's definitely suspicious, but it's a room where there's nothing or anything in the sentence of it. I'll stay here. I will continue to investigate Maeda. Please take care of the others. This is great mental power. I'm the same as Kurokawa who can't eat anything. And we're hungry. She's eager to investigate without showing any sign of complaint. She's too strong. I got it. Don't overdo it. Ich bin erstaunt, dass meine Tastatur übrigens noch hält. Ja, ich wollte es nicht machen. Open! Open! I mean it! Open already! Tatsuki, what are you doing? Oh, Yuki, I was trying to see if I could possibly break the door. Stop that! Monokuma told us, remember? Even if words disappeared, only vandalism is prohibited. No way! We're going to die together. It would be better to destroy the door and save everyone. That's not right. We're going to escape together with no one else dying. I know Yuki would say that. But you don't have anything to open it like that. We're still stuck anyway, thanks to the door here. Should I really just shoot it with a bazooka? Don't do it. I can't do that either. If you try to enter the arsenal, you will see Kindlo appearing there. It will keep you out. What's Kindlo? Yep, by the way, Kindlo looked somehow weird too, right? Kindlo had a hard time scratching for a few days now. So is he going crazy? Anyway, don't do anything that would kill you, Satsuki. If Yuki says that, okay. So I guess it would be best to search somewhere else and escape? Satsuki is the kind of girl that doesn't mind doing very dangerous things. However, now Kindlo is blocking the entrance to the arsenal. Is he trying to prevent a murder from happening? It would be best to go to the arsenal and check on Kindlo. Ich will nur erstmal den Rest hier finden. Hier, Tabuya, wo seid ihr? Wo seid ihr denn alle? Tabuya ist nicht hier. Ich sollte das lassen. Ah, Hau, hi, du sitzt auf meinem Stuhl. Hey, Maeda, you bastard, why are you here? What do you want to tell me? Do you want me to tell you an interesting story? I went to the arsenal a while ago, not thinking of murdering here. I was just wondering if I could find anything. But all I found out was that some weapons were super antique. I'm a bit interested in military too, you know. It was very interesting for enthusiasts. Most of the revolvers and rifles are early models. It's hard to find one of those because they're discontinued now. What's happening all of a sudden, Kokichi? Can't see that what you're trying to explain to me. Sorry, I thought it would be a good idea to force my mood a bit more bright. Yeah, I understand. But this morning you guys suddenly started to act alone. Don't worry, I just want to be alone for a while. I don't want to keep you guys that way. I just want to take a breather because I could not concentrate on the investigation. I'm just hungry. Because of your fight with Tabuya? But if you give up here, you really will die. I know I shouldn't be talking like a weakling, but give me some time to organize myself for a few minutes for now. I feel so complicated right now. Maybe for the best to not care about how weak or Tabuya's situation for the time being. Okay. Oh, if it isn't Mr. A, the idiot of the group whose trust relationship just shattered. You're trying to make fun of me? You don't really try to ignore me, but you only get involved when you try to do this. Your comeback is hard. Well, I deserved it, because I don't see any hope at all. Why are you so laid back? The same situation goes for you. True, as much as I try to enjoy this time, this might become a little dangerous. What? It's nothing, don't speak to me anymore, I'm going to investigate. It wasn't something I just heard wrong, but seemed Mikao sounded weak. Mikao is at her limit this far. The situation would be the most dangerous so far. Maeda! Tabuya, yesterday's talk. I'm not saying I'm wrong. So you're going to scrape this way here? Or are you planning to kill on your own? I can't say to do it forever, but say with your mind straight. It's not the time to be whining. I'm just giving up. You're all the same, both Haru and you! What? Doesn't matter anyways. I'll investigate, so go! You don't even need to get together anymore. You don't have food! Perhaps because of hunger and the extreme circumstances. Ah, sorry. Ah, ja, komm, scheiß auf. Iwanami mentioned it. He said that Kindlo's waiting in the arsenal. It would be nice to meet Kindlo once. Let's go to the arsenal. Du sagst nichts mehr? Ich kann nicht mit ihm reden. Ich drück Enter, nichts passiert. Er ist einfach nicht mehr ansprechbar. Er hat wirklich so wenig Bock auf mich. Ich würde schon mal speichern tatsächlich. Habe ich jetzt gespeichert? Ich speichere einfach mal, weil ich keinen Bock habe, dass mein Porgos gleich weg ist. Well, there seems to be no one. Stop! Get out of here right now. Kindlo? Didn't you hear me? I told you to get out! Wait, I'm not really trying to kill or touch a weapon. I just came because... Oh, mir wurde geantwortet. I'm not really here to trying to kill or to touch a weapon. I just came because you were here in the arsenal. I just came to check it out. What do you mean? Did you think I was preparing to murder? I didn't mean it like that. I just wanted to talk to Kindlo. What are you doing in the arsenal? That's because I thought there were some guys who wanted to start something. Since last night I've been undercover while investigating the arsenal. We're only eyeing the intake. There's no one among us to spend on a murder. Even though 3 people have already come here today alone. Actually 4 people, including you, Maeda. No, I just wanted to see your condition. That's right, everyone may have a personal reason. Like me, you can't say it's for murder. Stop looking at the slightest reason. You can't stop a murder from happening. If you keep thinking like that. Don't think that just because I'm away from you guys means I'm not aware of your situation. Not that I'm guarding the arsenal is a pity. Even if it's not a weapon from here. The intake is wide. That time, you couldn't stop a murder that happened right in front of your eyes. Kindlo, it might be a little rude to say this, but you don't care what happened to us? You're only thinking of us as criminals now? Well, why do you think I'm doing this? Ich kann die Musik auch mal wieder so laut machen wie vorhin. It doesn't matter what you guys really are like. Kindlo, you too. Aren't you doubting because of what Yuhawa said to you? I can't say you're right or wrong. I'm just an ordinary student. However, I know that Kindlo has a stronger sense of justice than anyone else, and that you really want to protect people. The method may be a little extreme, but actually I wanted to say this the very first day after Yuhawa's trial. I'm sorry. It's already too late. What? Everything is already too late. Get out quickly. I will never let anything happen inside this arsenal. Maeda, wenn du nur am ersten Tag was gesagt hättest. Dieses is already too late. Es hittet so hart, Junge. Kindle was seriously troubled by us. I can't fully understand him, but if the cause is Yuhawa's case, I can relate a bit. The convictions that he thought he was transferring, the trait that was caused by it, is shaking the woods of Kindle's mindset so far. And so will I. If the confusion comes to at the source of your own thoughts, that you have believed ever since I was born. What? My own source? Suddenly, an indescribable dizziness hits the core of my head. What the fuck? Hört man mich überhaupt atmen? Ich mach das jetzt nicht mehr, Alter. My head was spinning and the world was filled with red. A phenomenon similar to what I experienced at the day of the entrance ceremony. It was difficult to stand up, so I immediately returned to the dorm room and lay down in bed. It's really painful. It's hard to open my eyes or to investigate or to do anything at all. Somehow I'm glad I didn't anything otherwise. I would have vomited. I should sleep. I'm too tired because I didn't have anything to eat. Yeah, that's it. Buenos noches. I'm sorry for the others, but I couldn't help. I tried to force myself to sleep and close my eyes. Ich, wenn ich einen Kater hab, be like. The fuck? Maeda-kun, are you inside? Alright. Suddenly my head ached like crazy and I closed my eyes for a minute. Looks like Tyler was calling me from outside. The throbbing in my head started to disappear, but is it because of hunger? My vision was starting to shake randomly. This is dangerous. I'm starting to stagger, even when standing still. I slept for half a day now. I have to do more investigation and get out of here soon. Slowly my limit was approaching. I have to meet with Tyro, who's knocking on the door from outside. Morning. Ja, jetzt sind wir peak langsam, Alter. Da hilft auch nicht mehr der Skill. Maeda-kun! Thank God you were there! What is it, Tyra? Why do you do that? I was so worried because I couldn't see you anywhere. Eh? What's for sleeping in my room? Only half a day anyway. What? Maida-kun, what are you talking about? Maida-kun, I didn't see you all day yesterday. What? Thankfully, I'm not upset now. They said Maida-kun may have died and everyone went looking for you. And then all of them went crazy because of their hunger. Wait a minute. I was sleeping for more than a day? You didn't check my room? Of course I did. I knocked on the door first, but there was no answer. Unbelievable. Even if I don't believe it. I've been blown up by the tight time for more than a day. I've been still for more than 24 hours. Ugh. Maida-kun, are you okay? It's nothing. I'm sorry I worried you. But more than that. Investigation, we have to... Wo ist Taiwa hin? I'm so hungry that I'm about to go crazy. Besides, I've been lying over a day, so I don't have the strength anymore. Is Taiwa okay? She can't be okay. Same goes for the others. I'm sick of this now. This ballroom, I want to get out. Maida-kun, are you okay? You don't look so good. Taiwa's weird. How can you stay fine? I'm not fine either. But you're barely holding on. Let's come back to the usual, Maida-kun. Oh, sorry, ich hab's außerdem wieder weggedrückt. Das passiert heute viel zu oft. I have no more power to answer anymore. Das geht mir wirklich viel zu langsam. Wenn ich F drücke, dann ist es auch irgendwie nicht so klimatisch. Warum guckt sie mich so pisst an? Was ist denn mit ihr los? Ja, aber sie meint ja auch, ihr Limit ist fast erreicht. Scheiße, nicht, dass Kokawa heute stirbt. Ich weiß ja wer heute stirbt, warum sage ich das, als wüsste ich es nicht. Oh, Yuki, see this! A butterfly! There's a butterfly! Yep, where did you come in? Butterflies here, butterflies there! Tatsuki is flying in her own world. I did nothing wrong. 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 Toya is going bonkers. Dieses bonkers, why do murders always happen all the time? Ich find's so geil, wie ich das im letzten Part gelesen habe. Damn it. This is... You think I'll die in a place like this? The cow doesn't seem to be any better. Mal ganz kurz im Ohr kratzen. Wir sind heute ja eh nicht mit der Geschwindigkeit. Irgendwie, wir sind richtig langsam. Ich weiß aber tatsächlich nicht, wann das letzte Mal kommt, dass wir uns frei bewegen können. Maida, I've been looking for you, dude. Suddenly disappearing like that. Huh? By the way, but why was I looking for you? I forgot, because I'm hungry. Wait, who are you? Is it really Maida? Maybe you're a fake Maida, transformed into the real one, right? Maybe I'll bite you once and check to make sure. How is getting insane. Ich würde hier nochmal speichern, weil ich bin mir nicht ganz sicher, ob ich mich hiernach noch einmal frei bewegen kann. Ich meine schon, es gibt noch eine Occasion. Ich bin mir aber nicht sicher. The arsenal. Here, there are many weapons. A human being can turn into a corpse. In a single moment. Many weapons. It's one moment. If you put up with this one moment, you can escape from here. Ah! Maida, I don't know why you come here during the day, but... Was it for this? Thinking of useless thoughts? Kindlo, what was I doing just now? Were you trying to kill unconsciously? You went at full speed to pick up a gun. No way. Did I try to kill you? Ja. Auf keinen Fall habe ich versucht, ihn umzubringen. Ich habe ihn nicht mal gesehen, Alter. Warum sagt er ja? Warum redet er mir so eine Scheiße ein? Voll der Gaslighter. That's so... I came back a little for my sense after Kindler's interruption, but soon I began to feel hazy again due to the tremendous hunger and tiredness of my own stomach. I don't intend to tolerate this, but I understand. It would be weird to not go crazy in this situation. I would too. What? Ah! I will forgive you with that for now. Originally, you would have been certainly been sanctionized. I'll solve this sooner or later. Er geht. Er lässt mich hier allein. My mouth is tingly. 2 or 3 teeth seem to have broken. Kindle, this guy. Why is he so strong? Junge, vielleicht weil er Ultimate Police Dude ist? Oh, warte mal. Sorry, ich musste kurz der Alten antworten mit ihrer Ballbekleidung. And thanks to him, I came back to my own thoughts now. I don't know what happened to me during that time yesterday, but I'm never going to be engulfed by despair anymore. In order to do that, first off... Everyone, sorry. Sorry to call you here so suddenly. Oh, it's okay. Is it time to eat? I'm hungry, come on. Yes, Maida seems to have been shopping at the supermarket, so we can eat with him. Everyone, wake up, you're making Zoe's up. So then, why did you call us? Looks like everyone seems to have a very difficult time because of extreme hunger. But I don't do this somehow as soon as possible. We're all in the same situation here. It's been over a week already. Everyone is going to reach their limit because of their hunger. Now I think it would be better to investigate and escape, or to abandon that thought. We need a hard policy, in the sense of letting everyone think all together. A hard policy? Like what? It's getting hard to sit down now. I'm hungry! Calm down. Let's think about this first. I think this is probably our last chance. If more time passes, we won't even be able to think. We'll just be waiting to die. Yeah, well said, Maeda. Tuya? A policy. I've waited for that word to come out. I have a very funny idea. What? 2 people have to sacrifice for everyone. What? Let's draw 2 players by lot. The victim role and the culprit role. And the criminal roles kills the victim role. And they get executed and die. Monokuma said that suicide is not allowed. But this isn't a suicide at all, isn't it? Is it really the act of another person killing another one okay or not? You just... I'm not hungry and listening to hallucinations, right? What did you just say, Tsubuya? That we sacrifice two people in order to save the rest? This bastard! No matter how hard it is, there are things to be said and things you shouldn't. Oh yeah? Think whatever you want. I have a paper and pen here. With this, you write down 1 person you want to vote for as the culprit, and 1 you want as a victim. Hey, Tsubuya! How he could try to go towards Tsubuya in anger, as it was a few days ago, but as he did, he sat down in the chair because he had not eaten anything. What do you guys think? No matter how much you look at it, there is no way to get out, other than this, right? Tsubuya, what's wrong with you all of a sudden? You were not like this before. I wouldn't be like this in normal times, although this is not an ordinary situation at all. Now, take the paper. Tsubuya! I think Tsubuya's opinion is fine. Hey, Iwanami, not you too! We have just been fighting here all the time. Our relationships get worse, and then everyone is gonna die together. I better sacrifice myself so you all can live. What are you talking about? All of us here are going to get out without missing anyone. It's just insane because you all are hungry right now. Think better! I think we have to make a decision now. This way, although it's wrong though. If we really just stay like this, we'll all die. Drop dead. I don't like the thought of that. Akane, but this way... No! You can't be cannibalized and despair! Everyone! Is this really the only way to do this? Better than someone committing a murder out of malice. Maybe better to make... 3 Stunden 22, okay. Some sacrifices by agreeing this way, however... By the way, how come you got a paper? I thought Monokuma took all of our belongings. I always carry extra paper and pens in my pockets. When I changed my party outfit, I put what was in my original clothes. Ja, und das E-Handbook hast du nicht mitgenommen, oder was? Spaß. I see. Then I'll write it down now. Write it and pass the pen, because there's only 1. Hey, wait! You guys! What the heck are you doing? Saying whatever you want. Is anyone going crazy now? But this way is the best, maybe. Maida, even you! Wake up! Guys, you can't do this! Suffering from continued hunger, sharpened nerves, a relationship that was breaking apart because of one desire to end it all. Normal thinking becomes impossible. Maybe Monokuma was aiming for this all along. Also, I tried to get the paper from Tsubuya without realizing then. Sorry. What a show! Kindlo! You! What are you here for? Didn't you say you wouldn't be with us? Ich muss mal ganz kurz was trinken. Look at your own situation now. Are you trying to agree with each other and decide who should die? What a great murder plan. Wrong! All of these guys are just insane because of their hunger. They aren't the type to do such a thing. There's no other way. Kindlo, please, how can we survive? I didn't want to ask you for anything, but there's no one else to trust except you. Radar has turned weird, damn it. If you say, I'll do whatever to follow, so please save us. You can do it. Can you? Did you give up too? There's one thing, a way around it. Of course, a way that does not involve to kill. What? That can't be! How do you propose to solve the situation? Hat er nicht gerade gesagt, ohne umzubringen? Sorry. Wait! Kindlo! What are you doing? Why a gun? Why? It's just something I found in the arsenal. Who wouldn't know that? Why did you hand us a pistol? This is the only salvation! I'll give every one of you a pistol. We shall use it. Let's all commit suicide together! With an insane laughter, it wasn't Kindlo at all. Cold sweat, mad eyes. He wasn't in the proper mind right now either. I could see that Kindlo was in a more crazy state than any of us. What a bullshit! Are you crazy? Wrong! You guys are the crazy ones! You're trying to kill someone! It's better to scrape and die than killing people and getting out of here! Then why don't you just do it yourself? Why are you telling us to commit suicide? Even if I'm comfortable about committing this act, there's a 100% of chance that all of you will remain to commit a murder. So I'm going to see you all commit suicide and then I'll die! Don't you want to have responsibility to the end? This maniac asshole! Ugh. You better not think about rebelling. I'm going to make you all commit suicide by force. Do you think you guys high school students can beat me in the real world? Crossing! Don't be ridiculous. You're going to force suicide? That's just murder! That is attempted murder! Even if this is treated as murder, you guys also plan to kill to vote for someone to kill. Am I wrong? Didn't I tell you that a killer is no longer a human? You can't just say kill in order to live. And even if this is a sin, it's okay, because I'll immediately follow you guys. Wird Amokläufer einfach. Don't come near me. This is criminal. Oh, are you going to rebel? Teruya, you were the one who I heard from the outside to choose for a victim. If you had made such an offer, you would have been prepared to die. Why would you be scared of suicide? You just want to be safe at the expense of others. Isn't that right? Save me! I don't want to die! It's not me the one who's going to kill. You are, on your own. So who wants to start? Come on, kill yourself! Kindlo, stop it! Ada, you tried to find weapons in the arsenal a while ago. You even had the desire to agree with Teruya. In many ways, it's disappointing. Grab that crazy Kindlo! I can't Tyra. I don't want to see you, even if you are a woman. That's even more than a woman with a history of attempted murder like you. Kabasing! It's a waste of time. Besides, I also have the limit of my hunger. So I want to be comfortable soon. You better quit this useless battle and let us all become comfortable together. With this decision is the only one to save you guys. Save us? Because you forced me to save you. As a result, I was rejected by you and made you think as a criminal. But now, only I can save you now. All together now. Let's get out of this terrible reality, freeing ourselves from suffering together. Kindlo, you are out of your mind now. It's been a few days ago. I've been odd ever since then, after Yuihawa's trial, as you questioned your own mindset. What? Until now, black and white have been clearly separated, with only one heart that wants to protect the people while carrying out your own justice. But you rebuked Yuihawa for committing murder with the same conviction. And when you heard Yuihawa's words, so you and realized... Sorry. What other people think of yourself. to ask after the killing game began. No, after all the things you've done in your life. As a police officer, I have looked that way in the eyes of others. The more you thought about it, the more you couldn't figure out what to do. You realized all the things you had been doing so far were in vain, am I wrong? Shut up. It's not like you to use violence against us right now. Even asking everyone to commit suicide is proof that you can't control your own mind. I told you to shut up! You're talking about a subject you know nothing about! Maeda-kun! Huh? It was for a single moment. Kindler, who was rushing to me without able to control his emotions, stumbled over the ground part of the carpet and a ghostly timing. No! Oh mein Gott, Alter, das war intens. Das war richtig intens. Ah, wir haben ihn festgebunden. Wir steht dem Bastard recht. What do we do? He's tied up now. Without missing our time, Kindler lost his balance and fell. Terror rushed and used the tablecloth to snatch him. Now Kindler was completely prisoner, like with no hands or feet and gagged on his mouth. Kindler, this guy, I think he was really crazy. If we don't do this, he'll kill us all. I can't help it. But I didn't kill Kindler. He was trying to... Hoppla. Get us to commit suicide. That's it. It's not considered suicide at the point where you force someone to commit it. Ah, it's a big deal. By the way, it was hard to do this because I was hungry, but he was moving so violently that it was really dangerous just now. Somehow we have to... Go passing, don't overdo it. You were hit pretty hard. Junge, nicht so, Alter. Er schlägt uns einfach alle zusammen. Bam, 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 bam. Was ist mit ihm? It's not because my wounds hurt, my stomach. I think the gastric juices were fluxing. Because of Kindler consumed more stamina, which was insufficient even if we were spared from the situation. In order to overcome this, we have to take policy. But that means that we can only make extreme choices like Teruya or Kindler. Because of that choice, our physical strength was exhausted. If we try to escape somehow, it would be hard to get back again. None of us have already been able to come up with a solution. Hey, what do we do about Kindler? It's dangerous to leave him first at Kindler's room. Lock the door and drop him there. But if we lock it, how will Kindler come out with his hands and feet tied up? We won't be able to open it from the outside. Is it really the time to worry about Kindler? Even our lives and deaths are unclear. Just like our lifetime here. Teruya, don't sound so useless. I'll have the key to Kindler's room. Later, if our situation is resolved, I'll give it back. So what do we do from now on? Let's think it on separately, because otherwise you guys are gonna go wild like Kindler or Teruya again. Why did you only mention me? The paper said that you guys were agreeing too. Shut up already, Teruya. I want to crush your face right now, and I'm holding on to it because I feel like I'll die on the spot if I use up my stamina anymore. Let's do what Kawashikawa said less. It's just because everyone is thinking head to head here. I don't think we will find a solution like this. And just like that, another meaningless day has passed. It was a contradiction, and I couldn't think of a solution that didn't come to my mind, even if we think about it together. Gradually, my stomach was at its limit. It didn't seem strange even if I died right away. If you let go of my mind a little bit, I would close my eyes and die. I saw myself only to think at this point. It's 7 AM! Wake up everyone! Time doesn't mean much, but the regular lifestyle contributes to a healthy body. Move, move! Hä? Es gab gar keine Morning Announcement. Also das ist mir vorhin schon aufgefallen, aber ich habe es nicht angesprochen, weil ich dachte, es gibt einfach nur eine Night Announcement. Aber anscheinend gibt es ja doch ein Morning Announcement. Warum gibt es die nur heute? Voll die Idioten. It was morning. I don't know if it's okay or not. There was just an unpleasant feeling, like there's a noise in my head. Although my body was not like mine, I suppose that regardless of my will, my body started to move. Somewhere. I'm going somewhere. I have to go. Oh, wir haben wieder unsere normale Geschwindigkeit. Ich möchte diesen Moment gerne nutzen, um zu speichern. Hoppla. Es gibt nur einen Ort, wo wir wählen können. Eigentlich stand ich rechts, aber jetzt plötzlich stehe ich links, okay. Die Arsenal. Inside a tightly closed door full of inspiration. Moment mal. It's such a closed place. There are only clues that help overcome the situation. Why didn't I realize there was a way to get out of this suffering so easily? Reason and morality have already been gone out the window. Why am I waiting to die like this? Hä? The arsenal is locked? No, I don't remember seeing a lock on the door to the arsenal. The door cannot be locked. And why doesn't it open? What? What the fuss, Maida? Tuya, hey there. The arsenal door doesn't open. What? Who locked it? It couldn't have been locked. The door to the arsenal doesn't have a lock mechanism. Someone blocked it with something from the inside. Help me open this. Okay. Ah. Volle Kraft! What's the sound? I think something broke inside. The thing that was blocking the door inside seems to be broken. Will it open now? Yeah, I think so. What is this? At that moment of opening the door, my view was filled with a huge noise. I couldn't see anything and I couldn't hear anything. Was it a flashbang grenade that's common in FPS games? I felt like I was hit by that. It becomes impossible to know the top or bottom, left and right. It becomes impossible to tell whether you're standing or falling. As time passed and as... Alter, was ist denn jetzt los? Alter, dieses Geräusch hat gerade einfach mein Ohr gefickt, Junge. Alter, ich hab plötzlich richtig komisch gehört, Alter. As time passed and as my eyesight and hearing gradually recovered, the figure of Teruya and myself began to be engraved on the eyeballs by something coming from the floor. What? It's smoky. My eyes are still weird. The tears don't stop. Damn it, who's doing this prank? Teruya, there's something inside. I still couldn't walk properly because my head was swinging. I walked into the arsenal as if I was hooked by something. Because there was a familiar smell that I have sensed a lot in the past few weeks. In the thick scent of the smoke. Yeah, there's no doubt this is blood. As soon as I smelled it, my mind freezes. I couldn't accept reality. Waiting in the arsenal, the cruel reality, was engraved into my eyes. Es ist er. Es ist Haru. Haru ist tot. With no vitality left in their life, I opened my eyes to his empty, dead eyes. The cruel reality of the death of Haruhiko Kawashikawa, the ultimate pilot. Und das ist für mich so schlimm gewesen damals, weil Haru der Charakter war, bei dem ich mir zu 100% sicher war, dass er überleben wird. Weil er mir so Hibo-Vibes gegeben hat, war ich mir sicher, dass er überleben wird. Ich war mir zu 100% sicher. Wenn ich so überlegt habe, so okay, wer könnte überleben, wer könnte sterben, wer stirbt im nächsten Chapter wohl. Ich habe nie gedacht, dass er sterben wird. Nie. Das war meiner Meinung nach einfach nicht möglich. Freunde, damit sehen wir uns im nächsten Part wieder. Bis dann und Schlüsseldorf.